Mm. How is Shinichi feeling, Cuervo? You know, I know we obviously talked about it privately, but I'm sure you'd like a little time to say how you're feeling. I mean, ultimately, right now, I don't necessarily know if they would know of too many of these things happening. So, like I said, I'm kind of just trying to glaze over it, as it seemed like most people would like to go right towards the goblin. So, anything you'd like to say quickly? Just yeah. What is Samuel finding when he checks on you, Sam or Shinichi? I mean, fuck it, buddy. You know me. I love a good dice. Let's see what the dice says. Yeah, 12 hours right on the dot. The dice agreed with you. Okay, okay. Anybody else want to say what they would do? Obviously it was a pretty hard day. Ash, you almost killed a man. Oh, he'll remember. Yeah, he definitely remembers. He knows he didn't have control, but he remembers. Yep. Yeah. Is beaten to a pulp. Ugh. Okay. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. You could definitely do that. Uh, you know, if go ahead, Junichi. No, go ahead, buddy. If any if anybody can use it, a wand of cure light wounds goes quite a way. But that is often something that parties invest in as a group because they're not the cheapest. Fuck it. You guys are town heroes right now, so I'm gonna give you a little something here, Samuel. Give me 1 second. Jesus. Go ahead and add 74% to whatever you sell, like the total value of it. You got it. As you go ahead and sell what you got to the town heroes, and maybe you even sprinkle in a couple of details of your latest crusade that just happened last night as you're doing it. And you throw them a couple of bones to one of the most gossipy towns in all of Glorian. Exactly. Exactly. Yep. Yep. Is 10 platinum, 5 gold, and 554 silver pieces. Basically, it all translates as 10. So, like, 1 platinum is 10 gold, 1 gold is 10 silver, 1 silver is 10 copper. Basically, the metric system. Exactly. Or alternatively, if the party's interested in it, you could choose to effectively spend all of that. A wand of Cure Light Wounds is 750 gold, and then you'd have 50 charges of Cure Light Wounds to go if anybody can use the wand. There you go. Perfect. Then you just slap that wand of Cure Light Wounds on your sheet, and we're good to go. Perfect. Is there anything else that anyone would like to do before they would be making their way out of town? Because, like I said, and then correct me if I'm wrong. I kind of got the vibe from the party in our last session that they were very ready to leave. So assuming that you guys are in an ants in your pants for the sheriff to come back, I'm kind of just popping you guys right to that, and you will be free to leave town. Sure. What do you got, Corbo? Like I said, listen, I love you guys adding to content. I'm just not trying to bog things down. So, what do you got? Hmm. Um, I mean, clearly you're asking for it, so why not? I mean, we can do the equivalent of a will save. Why not? Let's see what happens. Will, yep. I mean, if anything, uh, Shinichi, you're just having a bit of an inner struggle. If anyone who's ever actually tried to meditate before has probably had your same issue at a lower level. It's kind of that idea of you sitting down and trying to silence your mind. And like every 3 seconds of silence, you realize that you've already stopped having a silent mind, and there are all of these thoughts that are plaguing you, kind of attacking you almost. Um, that's right. But you are able to kind of repeatedly keep trying to bring yourself back to silence. The worry so much almost more is in the thoughts that are interrupting you, how you are feeling, and you've had all of this time of being trained as a monk of Aurori, and you really just haven't been resonating with Aurori lately, have you, Shinichi? Hmm. Hmm. With that, um, Shinichi, most of your time will have went by while you were just in that cave. I even said 12 hours, but hey, we can call it the whole day. That's all right. Dice don't have to dictate everything. Um, if you really want to have a little bit of feel to the starvation feel, you basically could have been doing that the entire time that the sheriff was gone. And in fact, you might specifically have a good idea that the sheriff is due back this morning, and you might have that bloodlust in you. Part of you finally ending this vigil might be the fact that you are well and aware that Tsutsu's note specifically said that they should make their way to Thistletop. It, right now, that's your best lead to Noalia. So I'm sure that we would get to this point, having most of the party stay in the Rusty Dragon, that everybody, probably for the first time since all of the events of last session, are actually back in the same room together. We can have it be the morning that the sheriff has returned, and you are all aware that he's due back this morning. Samuel, you might have even checked in at the garrison ahead of time to make sure that that was the case. And now we find ourselves in the Rusty Dragon, and you will be seeing Shinichi coming in for the first time as well. We'll kick it off with the whole party together. Oh, speaking of that, Ash, you kind of said depending on how Tholdrin responded to you or how he was treating you, Tholdrin, you didn't necessarily tell him which it is, so I'd love to hear some feedback there. How do you feel about being shot in the lung?
Like I got off very easy.
Oh, dude, Gorham loves that. You survived an arrow to the kidney, bro. That's hardcore. You're gonna get extra special points for Gorham. I, on the other hand, I'm having some trouble with my god. You know.
Not that I'm trying to earn brownie
mind
points with
that-
you here, but I did literally heal your balls after they got squished.
That's true. Wait. What? Oh,
Don't worry,
yeah, that's right. He stomped my balls. Yeah.
He said,
That was-
"Excuse me."
But that didn't actually happen. He wasn't allowed to stomp my balls.
Oh no, I kicked your balls, but I wasn't allowed to completely squish them.
I did let
We
him
might
have a
have to
sing-
talk
I,
about that.
I did let him have a single kick. I mean, for the moment, you were unconscious, unless anyone's told you specifically that.
Oh.
I mean, I guess Ash kind of just let the cat out of the bag by being like, "Hey, I healed your balls." It would be very adequate for Tholdrin to be like, "Hold on, I was shot in the lung. What do you mean healed my balls?"
You're dangling hairy ball. Your beard balls.
You're big, too.
I mean, he is a
I'm
dwarf.
6'8". Oh my goodness. Anyway.
Would you have anything you'd like to add to that, Tholdrin? Like I said, technically, Ash kind of let the bag out, or the cat out of the bag there. You don't know no shit about no ball smashing. You were unconscious for that.
What about my balls?
I definitely didn't say anything about balls. I'm definitely not looking directly at Shinichi while I say that. Definitely not.
You're such a sore loser that after I got shot in the lung, you had to kick me in the balls?
Denji just looks at you and he simply says, I could have taken your beard.
The fact that you felt like you needed to take anything after losing is astonishing. No wonder you're having problems with your god.
I really hope that in like 10 levels,
Technically.
Shinichi does something that results in Tholdrin losing his beard. Anywho, what were you going to say, Samuel?
Technically, Irori kind of thrives on us going through trials. So, if anything, I think Irori's just cheering him on.
Listen to the mouse, man. He is smart.
Hearing on ball stomping. Gorham
Yeah.
could never.
I'm not gonna lie, Shinichi. At this point, you know what? Just so I'm not just shoving thoughts into your head, high or low. I feel like you won't mind this, so.
Oh, I got some ideas for higher level, but let's see what
No,
my
no.
alignment is by the end of this
High
chapter.
or low, I said. Pick high or low.
Oh, okay. Shit. Fuck. High. Go high.
All right. That's
Damn it.
Please.
okay. Based off of what you just heard, you know, especially after all of the struggles that you've had alone in this cave and going back and forth with yourself and going back and forth with Irori, when Samuel says that, you wonder for just a second if Samuel has not been sent by Irori himself to keep you on the path.
Shinichi absolutely believes that. Samuel is too much of a bro not to be. And by that, he looks to, is Amiko back at work or is she still healing?
Oh yeah, no, you guys actually had her healed up, and Amiko, being the gal she is, was right back to it. And is giving
In
Bethana
that
a
case,
break after saving her life, effectively.
yeah. In that case, Shinichi's going to put down a platinum piece and give it to Amiko. I want you to give me the biggest, most richest block of cheese you can find in your store. That's right. I am spending one platinum piece for a masterwork cheese block for my Irori bro.
Amiko takes the money from you and says that she doesn't have one, but she knows a guy. It'll just take a couple of weeks to get into town.
Please do it with haste. Thank you.
Krazel, Lorraine, I guess, should say, has been a little quiet about all this. You know, obviously, you and Samuel kind of chose to stay back from the danger, which I think is a pretty reasonable play. Do you have anything you would like to add about either the last night or anything moving forward, or yesterday or the day moving forward?
Not really, but I'll look at Thojan and say, the only question I have here is, why would you even drink said liquid to begin with?
Shinichi just looks at her and he says, he's a dwarf. They drink things.
He drinks alcohol.
I mean, I drank the hagfish too. I
Yeah.
do drink things.
I mean, I'd love to hear an answer from you though, Tholdrin. What was your thought process of choosing to drink that?
What?
It was enticing.
And
You're telling me that didn't look like it would have tasted good to you?
No,
Did
no,
it
it
taste
didn't.
Look, it might have hurt it a lot and did something to my brain, but it tasted real good.
you understand if I didn't take your blade away from you would have killed someone, correct?
Why do I feel like bro just explained crack? He's like, yeah, it hurt me. It felt real good.
Oh God.
Let's moving forward. Let's substances that we do not know what it does. Let's be careful when trying to consume said substance. Let's investigate it first.
Lorraine's
I
thinking of
agree.
every reason she ever decided to not have a child herself.
Right. Exactly.
I can try, but I make no promises.
Here's the
It's
thing,
okay.
big guy.
If you're curious, you have an alchemist right here.
Here's the
You
thing.
mean ask questions?
You're very scary when you're in combat. When you control your mind and you go on a rage, you're even scarier. And you could have injured someone pretty badly. Luckily, that didn't happen, and you was the one who got injured, thanks to Ash here.
See, it all worked out in the end. What are we worried about?
I don't like taking those chances if we
I
don't
agree.
have to.
Lorraine, aren't you like a researcher? I'm a little surprised. I feel, someone.
I'm
has
fine
to-
with research, but you
Well,
can
how
do
did-
research
Gotta
without
test the
tasting.
liquid. I was
How
your
do
first
people
human
know-
state case. That was
How do
beautiful.
people know what is or isn't poisonous unless they tasted it first? That's how we discovered what food we can eat.
Well, normally, when it comes to researching, you research it first. You investigate it without consuming it first.
You know, you kidnap somebody, you shove it down their gullet. Oh, wrong group.
I was
All right.
willing.
Cool idea. Let's get in the goblin.
Look, and now we know things about it that we didn't know before.
No, no, no,
you're
no, no.
not wrong, but my point still stands: is you could have severely injured one of us,
Fulgrin's just thinking
if
to
not
himself,
all
if
of
I
us.
if I had become a god,
Listen.
everyone would have drank it.
Listen. Hindsight is 2020. Sure, we could what if till the cows come home. But none of that stuff did happen. So why sweat it?
Oh my gosh.
None of that stuff happened, Soldier, because I took your axe away and I threw it away before we fought.
Yeah,
If you had that,
she did that.
if you had that and you were still in your tard rage, you would have killed someone. Tell
Yeah,
me,
but-
Absolutely.
That
I would have
was
just
a very
severely.
a very fair exchange overall. Before you go, Fulgrin, just throw out there. You know, Shinichi might have got a little bit insulted as a monk. Like, yes, he did get pinned down. Yes, the dwarf had started to punch him in the face and insult him. But if Shinichi had not succeeded at first getting rid of that axe, that easily could have been a lot of blood in the room.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you know, Shinichi, that maybe even in that moment you'll have a little bit of clarity to yourself that you know you might have quote unquote failed, but you know if I was you, at the end of the day, yeah, you kept everybody alive. There's still a lot of ways you could consider that a success.
Yeah, yeah. And I think he came to that conclusion while he was meditating / starving himself. And that's why he's a lot calmer and more subdued today. It could absolutely change later on, but he's calmed down, you know?
Mhm.
So,
Anyways,
With all of that said, as you guys have started to go over yesterday, as I mentioned to you, Samuel, I think the very in character thing for you to do would have already been to check in at the garrison and make sure that the sheriff is back. If you would like to regale that, or as a party, just move forward at all. I do
funny you
think
say
that.
that
Yep, go ahead.
because I was just about to bring that up.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. So the garrison should be coming back soon. That means the moment they come back, we can go out to Thistletop and for once actually take the fight to the goblins.
my fists are aching for more blood of evil. Not yours, Soldier. We'll save that. We shall save that for a later time.
Holdren will subconsciously cover his balls.
It's okay, you have armor, and armor already comes with that stuff.
Bro's buying an
Yeah,
extra
and-
cup for his armor.
Yeah, he still subconsciously moves his hands over his genitalia.
Making no yet armor piercing fist.
I don't know if it's something that the two of you would be interested, but I kind of think it would be interesting to try to have you guys in a clear state of mind, once and for all, try to settle this dispute with a strength check for a arm wrestling competition right there at the table.
Who suggests it? Because I think I don't want to rob the spotlight from you, Soldier. Do you suggest it? Do you want me to do it? Who goes?
You guys could always pick different sides of a high or low, and whoever gets it fucking gets to be the suggester.
You can be the one that suggests it, Shinichi. You're the one that meditated on this all this time. I haven't given it much thought.
Bro said, "I don't even
All right.
think about you."
You know what? No. Let's not do an arm wrestling contest. What Shinichi's going to do instead is, if you give me some time and more training, I would like to fight you again.
Okay. Okay.
Absolutely. I love a good spar.
Lorraine, we'll say it's you
Perfect.
specifically that ends up, selling off the gear here and buys the wand of cure light wounds. You can just get that done at the general store. Like I said, the merchant, you're pretty sure gave you a really good deal, but basically the entire time is just talking about how you're the talk of the town and trying to get as much gossip as you are willing to give as far as anything that has happened since the festival. Would you tell them anything about what happened last night?
Uh,
The good stuff.
Yeah.
no, I mean
Anything with the
the town
glassworks? Anything with
probably
Jim?
not because I don't want to get the town worked up about something until we've spoke with the captain, and the captain can decide what he wants to do with it.
Oh,
People probably
actually,
heard from Amiko anyway.
I mean, if people
act-
ask about it, that's a different story. But I'm not going to bring up anything. Um,
well,
oh God, storyteller! I completely almost forgot. So I think after like everyone's done with the meeting at the restaurant, right? I think the thing Shinichi's going to do is walk up to Amiko and show her the love letter that he found at the monastery, and he's simply going to ask her just to get out of his mind. Do you recognize this handwriting? I found this under my pillow back home, and I don't know who sent it.
she almost certainly will not, but and she does not. She is not familiar with that handwriting. Um, uh-huh. I mean, to be honest, Shinichi, I've had multiple people coming and asking about the people who saved the festival. I, I think a couple of them staying here is probably doing me pretty good for business.
Oh, well, I mean, in that case, why doesn't Ash get a love letter?
I don't know. Maybe it must be someone who's always lived here in town. Maybe they've been thinking about you a while.
Shinichi, with a -1 intelligence again, he's going to think back to who could possibly have a crush on him. Do you want me to? You want me to roll to try to figure it out who the hell sent me this thing? Because
I
for
will,
all I know, this is a serial killer
I
who's giving
will
me a letter.
allow either a perception or a sense motive, but I'll tell you that the DC is going to be quite high, and otherwise, it's more likely they find you than you finding them.
So basically, you got to roll a nat 20. All right. What do you say again?
Either perception or sense motive.
All right. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. And again, after this, I think we can like go. I don't want to keep,
Again,
mucking with that.
at the end of the day, like I said, I love you guys. If you're all satisfied, like I said,
What the fuck?
I kind of got the
I was so
vibe
close.
last time that everybody was pretty ready for the next stages. So I'm just kind of going with that. Um, you know, you get a feeling that Amiko's right. It probably is a local from town, but you really can't imagine. It's kind of like being that person who doesn't think that they're attractive, and you can't imagine anybody else is actually finding you attractive. You're just not sure who specifically this could possibly be in the first place, but you do think she's probably right. Amiko's onto something. That's definitely a local, someone who's been in town a long time. Maybe perhaps even specifically just now infatuated with your hero status.
Huh. Shinichi's gonna pocket the letter again, and he's like, "Well, I'll find out if I come back alive or not. But if someone comes asking about this, describe it to me, and maybe I'll see where things go from there.
So
Sound fair?"
so Samuel lets the whole party know that the sheriff has made it back to town. Um, I'm assuming that one of the things you would have had in that conversation, Samuel, is just updating him on everything in the first place. So Lorraine, you would find out that the sheriff was up to date on everything. Um, Again, that last note that you read from Tsudo said if you wanted to get away from the danger, you should make your way to Thistletop. Shinichi, your best lead to Noalia at that point from the note is Thistletop. Uh, you've kind of probably been waiting, like I said, this entire time for the sheriff to come back. Probably part of your meditation period was you solely realizing you couldn't leave yet and um, waiting all that time. So
Yeah,
when Samuel
and
tells you that the sheriff is back, is there anything specifically you'd like to say that?
quick question: did the sheriff bring back the Irori paladin or cleric that we requested, or is that
Oh,
somebody else?
It doesn't have to be in a paladin of Iori, just a paladin. But either way, just a. Oh,
Oh yes.
nice.
He absolutely has actually a couple followers of Irori. I mean, there's a fighter that just happens to be a follower of Irori. There's a paladin. There's a cleric. And in fact, apparently Magnemar must have a little church, as there's multiple members of Irori amongst the band that he has brought back to protect Sandpoint.
In
Oh
that
fuck yeah!
case, I will probably, when I like first check in with those guys, I'd probably let the Iori followers know of the monastery.
Okay, absolutely.
And you know
And
what? Just
honestly, I didn't even really think about that if I'm being honest with you, but the very fact that there is a monastery might be a big part of why so many of them were willing to come in the first place. They might already be aware.
Yeah,
Nice.
and I think this is something. This is a fun fact. Shinichi, when he sees them all, there is an instinct to like greet them, be like, "Yes, more people of the Rory. I'm happy," but he doesn't. He melts into the background, and there's almost this look of shame in his eyes as he sees all of these people that he should be sharing, kinship with, but he kind of like melts into the background as he lets Samuel do all the talking, and again, just
Well,
shame.
if we're being honest, Shinichi, as much as all of that may be true, uh, up until you actually coming back to town, I'm not even sure you would have been there for it. I think that more realistically, you were just ending your vigil. Um,
Oh, fair enough. Never
but
mind then. Never mind then.
But in the general feel of it, I get what you're going for, and I respect it. Um,
Maybe I saw them going into the monastery, and I instead of greeting them, I avoided them and
Absolutely, I
went
think that makes sense. Is there
there.
anything else that anyone like to say as far as Samuel's notice of the sheriff being back, or anything about what they would like to do moving forward?
I think I would like to get brass knuckles to increase my punches, but I don't think brass knuckles are an item in Pathfinder.
Not technically, but if you would like to say that as part of why your damage increases as your monk, I mean, I'm not against it. I think it's fine flavoring.
I think what I want to say is storytelling. Again, I don't want to keep holding this up, but I just want to get like maybe shurikens, maybe some things to increase my range, so to say, so I
Yeah,
can like weaken someone before I hit them. You know what I mean? Maybe
absolutely.
abandon that straightforward honor bullshit and go a little bit more cutthroat.
Monk weapons are not cutthroat.
You
A
know what
sh-
I mean, man.
Looks
I
like
know.
a shuriken is 1 gold apiece. I mean, feel free to just spend whatever gold and
So how much?
they're
Sorry.
what 1 gold apiece. No, Mythweaver, I did not say 2 weeks. Effectively, it really just took him 2 days, 1 day to get there and 1 day to get back. So the first day he'd already left out. That night, excuse me, you guys ended up doing stuff, and then basically one whole day went by, and now it is. So I guess I keep saying yesterday for the catacombs of wraith stuff. Technically, it would have been 2 days ago. That is, it's been one whole day since last session, effectively. That helps make more sense. Can I
I
spend
bought 10
dex?
shuriken.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a craft
Planet
or
piece.
perception check, Phil. Yeah, whatever you need to go ahead and get them bought, Shinichi. Uh,
Oh, you. Oh, sorry.
yeah, yeah. Myth is doing a couple things. He's just doing it via text. I imagine he has stuff going on in the background. With a 13, you will manage to make about 5 silver from the crafting you do. Perhaps kind of like feeling like you are hungover effectively from the potion that you drink. Your crafts are kind of shit today. Is there anything that anyone would like to do or specifically talk about in terms of Thistletop or making their way to Thistletop?
Oh
So,
yeah.
yep. You first, Sammy. You first.
It would actually be a good idea for us to spend some time actually figuring out what is there both between the way to Thistletop as well as what's at Thistletop. That way we have some idea of what to prepare for.
I
Not
already
just
made a
goblins, but just
check.
the general environment.
Yeah, so I made a check knowing how to get there already. So I know how to get to
Okay.
Thistletop. With that check, would I be able to know, or do I need to make another check to know what he's asking?
It's about 6 miles, about a couple hours on foot. It's through
Is
a bit of forest. In fact, with what you know, I am willing to unlock a second map. So if you hit J on your keyboard and you look at maps now, you basically be able to explain to them. And I mean, in fact, Lorraine, you've already literally been in a map shop. That's where we started out the campaign for you.
Mhm.
So you likely would even have this map on your person and be able to pull it out and show them. You right now are in Sandpoint, and Thistlewood is to the far
Thistletop.
northeast of you. Yep, right in the Nettlewood. So basically, you have to follow roads through the Tickwood into the Nettlewood to reach Thistletop. Alternatively, you could try to book a boat, but as I said, I mean, it'd only take you a couple of hours by foot.
Yeah.
has okay. Here, this is a crazy question. So Shinichi has grown up in Sandpoint his whole life. Does he know about Thistletop? Is that someplace that's like that I've realistically seen or trained at or something like that?
I would
Or
allow either a knowledge local or geography.
yeah, and I'm only asking that because you know I want to see if I can like expedite the
Actually,
process a lot better.
to be
Yeah,
honest, we'll call it just a knowledge local, as you are from the area, but we'll say that knowledge local would be a DC 10. Geography would probably be higher, assuming that you
yeah,
don't have any of those knowledge skills. You are allowed to do an untrained knowledge skill up to a DC 10. So if you want to do a
yeah.
knowledge local for whether or not you know it, I am fine with that.
Yeah, basically, what I'm trying to be like, hey, wait a minute, guys. Instead of taking a 1 hour road to Las Vegas, let's just take the shortcut because I've been there before. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
That-
And again, to
Uh,
this point, that probably would effectively be
what?
um, choosing to take a.
Hey,
Yeah, I mean, with an 18, you are familiar that you could try to take a boat, but you're also pretty familiar that's pretty dang complicated. Despite the fact it would technically be a shorter trip, you don't know anybody that's actually willing to risk their boat in Goblin territory, and Thistletop is strictly Goblin territory. Go ahead, James.
okay.
Thank you.
So you're not wrong. You do know a shorter way. You also know that it would be incredibly difficult to actually get a ship captain to take you.
Or we can just rob a boat and then we take the boat to kill the goblins. It's only
No,
evil if we're doing it for the
no.
wrong reason.
No.
Sounds like you're being
Very evil.
outvoted on that one, Shinichi. Um,
Damn.
I will leave it up to the party if you would like to try to procure a boat. I mean, I'm not against it. I'll allow some persuasion checks and diplomacy checks.
Can we
Outside of
can we
that, you will be on foot.
can we get horses?
Absolutely. Um, that would
And would
usually require gold, but
I mean it may not be an option for us because of it
Man,
being
we're rolling
gold.
high
no,
today.
I will actually allow it as Samuel, when you end up visiting the sheriff to let him know you're back. I assume like we said, you would fill him in on the details.
Yeah. We want to
Assuming
go to
that
this spot.
that part of that includes Thistletop, he will mention that they had a few horses dedicated in the stables that they would allow you to use. So you will have
All right.
least horses, effectively.
Sounds good.
And that will make your travel twice as quick. You'll be able to get there in an hour instead of 2 hours.
Sounds good to me.
Is there anything else anybody would like to do before we head out? We got our shopping done. We did our conversations. Everyone's feeling pretty good.
Good to go.
Fantastic. Give me some perception checks as you are starting your travels. And
I
you know,
cannot see anything.
I just hit
Yeah, you
activate.
wouldn't be able to.
It. Oh, you know what? Let me.
Did I need to roll something?
I don't think I'm gonna be able to see anything.
Perception.
Someone got an extra point? Oh.
Dark as fuck, dog.
There you go. It should be fixed.
Do you need me to roll their
Perception.
boss?
Yeah,
Oh,
perception for
Perception.
everybody as you're traveling. And if you would like to discuss anything as a party as you start your travels and are, this is basically just road talk, everybody's riding along.
Does anyone else smell goblins up ahead?
No.
14.
Now we only have one more person to do your roll.
Here's the
All right.
question: Is do we like our rolls? Because I can re-roll once per day.
Considering we're going to go into combat, I feel like, how about we save that?
Well, I can only use it on skill checks.
Yeah, the perception checks are definitely pretty mid the first time around. If you would like to use your second one there, Larry, and feel free.
Yeah, I think I'm going to. And I'll have a +1 if the traps on it.
Damn.
You might wanna
It was meant to
add some
be.
inspiration out of that.
Yeah, the dice are really saying I should only have a 14, so we're gonna add some inspiration to that.
Okay. With a plus
features.
11, getting a 14 twice is crazy.
What's happened is
Yeah.
Ash turned to Lorraine while we were walking and started asking about runes, and that totally distracted Lorraine. And
Yeah, exactly. Yes, exactly.
Oof.
So
Okay.
16
plus
okay.
16 or 17 versus traps.
You notice that as you guys are making your travels, you got through the about the first half of your adventure just fine, whereas you got through the Tickwood no problem. However, as you just started to enter the Nettlewood, the second forest, just before Thistletop, technically Thistletop is in, you notice that there is a path that splits off, and up ahead there seems to be goblins blocking the road on either side. They don't seem to have noticed you yet.
Sneak attack? We want to sneak attack the goblins?
I'm the only one good at stealth, and I do not have good damage.
I can shoot.
I want to charge the goblins. I think that's the best move.
There we go.
Honestly, probably. Although
No
I'm gonna
buffs,
save my
no
buffs.
nothing. Just no buffs, no nothing. Just let me charge them.
Yeah, I'm gonna save my buffs
right.
right now. Let me.
Well,
make sure
me
I
and
actually have-
Shinichi. Shinichi, you should be able to charge them too.
I would hope
Yeah,
so.
Shinichi, I think Shinichi and you lock eyes for a second, and the both of you just nod, and we just run at these fucking goblins.
I'll try
I'm just
that.
The
gonna
count
get
is on,
fucking
baby.
screwy, that's all I'm doing.
The count is on again.
I will let you guys.
That's the one on the left.
I'm taking the right. Oh, sorry, Taylor. You want me to?
No,
So
no,
it's-
where you're at's perfect. Basically, we'll say you guys are charging forward, and that's obviously what's going to kick off initiative as they see you guys charging. So we're going to still start you exactly where you are, effectively, as you were effectively mid-charge as combat will begin.
Fuck.
Everyone can go ahead and roll their initiatives.
Roll 7. At least we're getting the good rolls for you guys.
Man, I love the 14s tonight.
I didn't realize that last dice wasn't you, Phil. You want me to roll for you?
Nope, I got it.
Nice.
Perfect. as Shinichi and Tholdrin
So
start to
close.
charge forward, they manage to get pretty close before the goblins actually realize what is happening, too busy having a conversation with themselves. As soon as they see you, they will yell, "Longshanks!" and charge back at you in response. And he's going to take a single swipe at you with this short sword here. What's going on? Why is
They
it not?
flat-footed. We're the one surprising them.
Everybody's flat-footed on the first round, brother.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Not unless it's a surprise round, because then we would get to go and we would not be flat-footed.
Not
Which is
counting it
what
as
he
a
said.
surprise round. I'm counting it as them catching them mid-charge.
Okay.
How was that not a surprise round? We had two people running and screaming at them. I'm confused.
You know what? Just for that, Ash, high or low. Whether or not it ends up
Okay.
being a surprise. Go ahead, high or low.
Low.
That was the wrong move, Ash.
Oh yeah, he's
No,
going
He's been
high.
rolling high all night.
You're right.
They have, they were on guard. They might not have been paying attention to you, but they have pretty much been standing here waiting this entire fucking time for this moment.
you did not hit me, by the way.
Yeah, absolutely did not hit you with a 7. As he charges forward in response, you're running out to get him, and he sees you, and he comes running out to you. But it is at that moment, Shinichi, that you will catch that there are a couple of goblins hiding in the trees, and this is the first opportunity that you have gotten to see them, as an arrow strikes down by, I assume your feet here. Oh, nope, flat-footed at 12, just barely hits. You should be at 20 health starting out, though. We got you all healed up. And then
Yeah,
that
but
arrow,
we're going down.
do you not have a feature for catching arrows, buddy? I feel like you do.
Yes, I do.
Here's
Yeah,
deflect arrows.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I have it. Deflect arrows. Do you need me to roll for it?
Oh, no, I actually do not. You must be aware of the attack and not flat-footed. So this specific arrow will be able to strike you, actually. My apologies. I just double-checked that feature for you.
Fuck. All right, then I'll handle my health. Give me a second.
I already took care of it. You're already good to go. You feel an arrow strike into your calf there, and this other goblin's gonna charge up beside his buddy, and you know what? Seeing as how the other one went for Sanichi, this guy's gonna try to cut you off, Tholdrin, as he also will. What's going on here? Swing his short sword.
And he will
yeah.
fucking miss.
Also terribly miss. Lorraine, I'm gonna say that as you already see this arrow shooting down at Shinichi, you realize there is also another goblin in the tree to the other side, and this is actually a bit of a trap.
We just literally ran into a trap. Did you know my character has a -1 to his intelligence, by the way? I forgot to mention that.
It's a trap!
It's a trap.
It's a trap! I can't do it.
Well, I will hold my turn until after James, because he's in a charge lane that I could use.
Okay, and that will change your initiatives. Let me just update participant, and we will put you at 9, and that way I won't end up forgetting you like I did last time.
Yep.
And then I don't like how I did that, so let me click back to Mythweaver here.
Should be Mythweavers, yeah.
Alright, go ahead, Myth.
All right. I've got a fucker right in front of me. It's time to stabby stab McStab stab. We're gonna put the little power attack on there. And we're
Sniper
gonna...
TF2 when he does the kill taunt and
Oh,
goes
no.
stab.
No!
stab.
What are these dice rolls? Jesus. You manage to smack your axe into the ground, and a giant bunch of dirt flies into the air.
The
Sword.
goblin flips you off, calls you, haha, you missed.
You can't speak for the goblin, Shinichi.
Go ahead and do an attack of opportunity, as this other goblin is going to run into position to flank you.
What a fucking cuck goblin.
Were
Whether
you
or not-
expecting an honorable duel?
Oh. As he tries to run to get into position, you will fucking swing your axe around. It's the same momentum that missed the first guy and it hit the dirt. And as you're pulling your blade back, instead of putting it into position, you put it right into a goblin body, and he's gonna drop. We'll say it's right there.
It's a great sword, not an axe, silly.
Oops. Ash, you are up, my friend.
I feel like I see a goblin in a tree. I feel like that's on
Yes.
me.
You got two goblins actually in the tree, one on either side of the path that you will notice.
Aldrin will say again, it's a trap.
Oh, fucking hell. Does a 13 hit?
You know, this one hasn't went yet. A 13 absolutely will hit. You
One day I'm gonna roll more than a 2.
sink an arrow into the goblin, but he does not fall out of the tree. James, you've realized that this is a little bit of a trap. There's a couple goblins holding at the choke point ahead, excuse me, of where they were holding the split off path.
I
Can
could
you move
open
that
the
far?
door for flanking if I move here.
Flanking, I mean, yeah. If he 5 foot steps, absolutely.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Mhm.
I wasn't gonna be in a position to do any actual what's
Now,
it called anyway?
if you do that, technically you entered his threat here, and then you'd be moving in his threat here, so he would get an attack of opportunity if you did that.
I'm not flat-footed anymore, so it's fine.
He'll take his attack of opportunity.
I got caught by a tree.
Miss.
That's
The-
alright. Well, here, I'll move you over.
yeah.
There you go, buddy.
Miss.
Hey,
All right.
he's trying to take a swing at the movement out of his side, but he's still kind of more focused on Shinichi. Is there anything else that you're doing, James, before you go? Or before you...
Why does it say plus 10 feet?
That's not
Because they're
talking
up
about
in the air 10 feet.
you. It's talking about the goblin that is
Oh,
10
okay.
feet above you. Yep.
Okay.
Anything else that you're doing for next?
Nope, I'm good. Because I use both actions to get all the way over here.
Gotcha. Lorraine, you were up, my friend.
I will go charge
Okay.
and attack this thing.
How does charge work actually?
Gives you a +2 to hit, but you take -2 AC in the next turn. To your next turn.
But yeah, but like, how does it work? I haven't used it before.
You have to,
In a straight line.
In a straight line.
I moved in a straight line.
And you can move up to twice your speed.
Oh, in that case, I would have been able to attack this goblin here.
Well, it has to be a straight line directly at the target, so you could,
Oh,
but you
directly at the
actually
target.
wouldn't be allowed to get into it. Like if you were to do that, you'd have to be standing here. You wouldn't be able to get
Okay,
into.
so
Yeah.
yeah, it'd have to be like over here or something for it to work.
Correct.
Okay.
Well, like I said, even if you would just charge at it, you just have to be charging directly at the target. You can't like charge a little off to the side so
Okay.
that you can set up.
I got it.
Yeah.
I got it. Yeah.
Go ahead, Lorraine. You can do your charge attack.
Oh, worried.
What are these dice rolls today? Oof.
They
Bad rolls out now.
And a 13 will not be quite enough to hit as you charge forward with your little battle cry, and they just barely dodge. And this guy's gonna look over at Fulgrin, who just killed a goblin himself, and he's gonna charge forward 10 feet and take a swing himself.
Oh my gosh. These rolls.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like across the board today. Did I accidentally change a setting that keeps everybody rolling under a 5? Jeez. Shinichi, you
All right,
were up, my
Shinichi.
friend.
If you 5 foot
So,
step
what I'm
here,
gonna
it's
do-
flanking, and then you can flurry of blows.
Yep, exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking. Thank you, Rory, bro. So I'm gonna target this guy, and yes, let me expend one flurry of blows if you don't mind me doing.
You'll just
Come
hit
out of
your
least.
melee attack, and then you'll hit full attack, and it should do both.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Full attack. Ah, almost landed in a goddamn
What
20.
are these attacks,
Broken.
man? Jeez. As Shinichi, you get around the other side of Samuel. Let me just check.
Hey,
Yeah,
wait,
that's
wait,
even
wait.
with the flacking or with the flinking. Jeez.
Oh, it does have the flanking bonus. Damn, I was gonna ask.
Yeah, no, I double checked. Shinichi, you're trying to get a couple of hits in on this guy, and he's just bouncing all around. Looks like a goblin on crack. And as the last one to take a swipe at him, he's gonna swipe back at you.
Oh my god.
The attacks are
These
low just
attacks.
all around, This is crazy. Let's see. This
Maybe we all woke up in the wrong side of bed today. I don't know.
Guess so.
Hercules.
Samuel, the archer just above your head, is going to take an opportunity to shoot at you.
No!
Ooh,
For once, it actually rolls
with
high.
a 21, you will be hit for 4 damage as you feel an arrow sink down into your foot. I already applied the damage there. You're good to go.
Yeah.
Let's
Good little
see.
foot.
Lorraine, the one that you charged, is going to take a swing at you. Oh no.
Oh, it's just a regular
okay.
crit.
Did not confirm is that you also will feel a blade slinging into your thigh there. Tholdrin, go ahead, my friend.
Question.
Yeah.
Is
All
it
right.
possible to like
If I
grab a
cast a
Sorry.
if I cast a spell as a swift action, is that going to still invoke an attack of opportunity?
Yeah, I mean if it's casting a spell.
All right.
And you would in this case be provoking from 2 different goblins.
Yeah, I know. Well, you didn't have to tell
Yeah.
me that.
I don't
what I
know if
wanted to say
this encounter is worth it.
is if possible,
Yeah.
can I grab a goblin and throw them at another goblin and do some damage that way? I think that would be like a grapple roll, correct?
It'd be a grapple first to grab them up, and then if you manage to succeed by the second time around, instead of pinning them, if you would like to toss them, I would allow it. A 12 will
One
not
directly
be
in front of me.
quite enough to hit.
Fuck me.
You'll,
Gorm!
you'll take a swing at his head, trying to lop his head off, and he's just gonna bend at the knees.
So there is a feat that allows you to throw like goblins and that stuff. It can't throw anything.
Yeah.
No, screw that. I want to use a goblin as a shield, a goblin shield. Can I do that instead?
The arrow sticking out of this goblin's leg is not gonna stop him from turning to the one that just shot him and shooting back.
Oh, God.
I guess these archers just have really good aim specifically.
these are
Obviously, these are the
reincarnated
top
goblins
guys
from
here.
Elves.
Ash, you were up, my friend.
That's okay. I can hit back.
Pyro.
No, I can't. I lied.
What are these rolls?
Yeah.
You had just gotten ready to shoot an arrow at him, and that arrow sinks into your shoulder and makes you miss your shot. Samuel, you were up, my friend.
Retreat.
As much
No.
as it's not really worth it, I'm gonna attack anyway.
Does a 19 hit him?
Hang on.
Oh yeah,
Damn.
a 19
Hang
will
on.
absolutely hit. What's up, buddy?
How is my? I was just slightly surprised seeing how much higher my attack bonus is compared
got-
Oh,
to
dude,
others.
That's a
you
good
got a
attack
plus
bonus.
5
I
to
like it.
dexterity, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a +1 in dexterity and a +1 size bonus. But
That's
yeah,
good.
I
And
do
flanking.
I do 2 damage.
You will sink your blade into him. Every bit of it damage counts. I apologize, everybody. You can go ahead and roll if there's anything you need to roll for a Krazel. I have to go use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
He should be sorry.
Maybe that's why we're all rolling terribly. You had to go to the bathroom this whole time.
We'll find out.
Let's go,
All
Ray!
right, there we go. There we
Let's
go.
go.
Yeah,
Quickly,
I'm
guys.
too.
Much
Dude.
better damage than me.
It's about time somebody did something. Fuck.
Right?
I did
We need someone to do
something.
something here.
It's just the thing I did was only 2 damage.
Your frontliners ain't frontlining very well.
Yeah.
We ran straight into a trap. I think that was very comical.
I mean,
Cuervo, you literally narrated it. We locked eyes, we rushed those 2 goblins we saw, and then we ran right into a fucking trap.
in a situation like this, you would be perfect. I would be perfect as a barbarian because a barbarian is literally just made to run into traps. But I'm a monk, and monks don't do that. That perhaps that is Galarian telling Shinichiyara or something. I don't know. I'm just having fun here. I just Christ, what would barbarian Shinichi even look like? Will he just have like a loincloth and a fucking battle axe? That's his
Shinichi, you're
emo?
supposed to be more armored, not somehow less armored than a monk.
You lie, little mouse man. This is all the armor I need, and I point to my rock and iron abs.
Put on some clothes, please.
Oh, a 19 will definitely hit, and at 10 damage, you are gonna strike him down for sure.
Strike him down, and your journey towards the dark side will be complete. Wait, wrong franchise. Sorry.
As he will start bleeding out on the ground. Seeing you strike down his ally instead of Thuldrin, he's gonna take a swipe at you, Lorraine.
Wouldn't that be an attack of opportunity from Soldrin?
No, as he does not need to move. He is still in range at that diagonal there.
Oh, gotcha.
Miss.
It absolutely will not hit, as all the rolls tonight are wildly low. Shinichi,
All right.
you are up, my friend.
I want to grab
Kill
this
him
goblin and
now.
use him as a human shield.
Give
What do
me
I need
that.
to do? To
So it's a to start out with, you need a grapple. So you're gonna do your regular CMB roll. You gotta beat his
C-
CMD.
CMB?
Mhm.
All right, here we go. Single attack.
And you do not have improved grapple, right?
God fucking damn it.
Since you do not
And
have
I didn't use flurry of blows.
Well, seeing as how you do not, first off, seeing as how you do not have improved grapple, as far as I know, he will get an attack of opportunity.
Thank God it wasn't that 20.
But you are allowed to mix those grapples in with your flurry of blows, as far as I know. I guess I'd have to double check, but I believe you could do a second attack.
Yeah, you know what? Screw
And
it.
you could try a grapple again if you would like. You know, realistically, the average NPC is only going to get one attack of opportunity anyhow.
If you kill him, I can use my next round to get ready to boost you up to take down the archer.
Okay, does
That's so much better.
Oh, a 20 will definitely hit.
a
And will
4
be
damage?
just enough as you hammer fist him on the head, and that goblin bonks to the ground, equivalent to a whack-a-mole. And is
Yeah.
unconscious on the floor.
Because I dealt 2 to him earlier.
This guy is unconscious. The archer, seeing you bonk him, Shinichi, is going to take a shot at you specifically. And you're not
Yeah.
flat-footed anymore, which means you do have your opportunity to deflect arrows. Let's see.
Yes, I do.
Once per round, when you normally be hit with an attack from a ranged weapon, you may deflect it for no damage. That attack absolutely would have hit, and you will snatch an arrow, well, not snatch, but deflect an arrow out of the air.
Yep. Yep.
Tholdrin, You were up, my friend.
All right, we're gonna try this one more fucking time.
Hoo-ha!
Come on, Soldrin. Come on,
13.
Soldrin.
Does a 13 hit?
You will see the goblin look you in the face as you swing your axe and go, and then once again just ducks the moment you try to plop his head off.
Fuck.
Ash, this other goblin in the tree is absolutely focused on you as you guys go back and forth shooting arrows at each other.
He's winning.
Should not have.
Well, that went to Shinichi.
Yeah, should have been focused on Shinichi, but I don't think it hits Ash either. It does not. That arrow will.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, I applied damage, assuming it hit me for some
The
reason.
dog alone.
That'll flow by you there, Ash, and you are up as the two of you are right in next to each other in turn order and fighting each other.
All right, come on, Ash. You can do it.
Ooh.
I did it.
Yippee!
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
my god, you did more than
You
God.
get 6 damage, dude.
Crazy.
And you
6, 7.
as that as that arrow hits the goblin, he falls back and will land actually outside of the tree. We'll go ahead and give him fall damage on top. Maybe that'll kill him.
I thought I could only do that much damage to party members.
What?
Yeah, and as he falls out of the tree, we'll take another 4 damage, and he is on the ground, damn near dead. Samuel.
Just 5%, and that's it.
I am going to get ready to boost Shinichi into the air to jump up and punch this fucking archer.
Okay.
Woo.
Okay.
Yep. So I'm gonna basically aid
No.
Shinichi's action. I'm gonna just pre-roll acrobatics.
That's fine.
12.
You will-
12.
Yep.
That'll pass. Yep.
You only
Shinichi
need
will
a
get
10 to
a
aid
boost
another,
from me.
so. Lorraine, you are back up.
Well, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go for goblin number 2.
Nice.
Woo!
Fuck yeah.
Thank you. God.
Lorraine is putting in the damage today.
So, okay. Technically speaking, she's not part of the contest. So,
Hey, I've been
she's-
playing this contest the whole time. I've been calling out my numbers.
Yeah, that is true. You might not have made her part of the contest, but she voluntarily made herself part of the contest for sure. And right now, she's winning today. As we go to our next one here, who is now dead. Shinichi, all of the ground level guys are dead, and the only thing left is a single archer right above Samuel's head.
And you see
So-
me getting ready to boost you up to take it to tie with Lorraine on kills.
Perfect. So, do I roll acrobatics, and with his help, there'll be how much?
Yeah, as long as you pass the acrobatics check, he's giving you a bonus. You will be able to jump into the air, and then I will allow you a single attack against him while you are up there.
Yeah, but what's the bonus for the help?
He gets +2. Aid another's always +2.
Okay, awesome. Here we go. Come on, Shinichi. Come on, Shinichi.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Go ahead and make
With
your
a roll
attack
like that, you can just
As
can
you were
practically
literally-
just stay up in the tree.
flying up in the air.
Shinichi, come on, Shinichi.
Oh, no! Go ahead and give me a reflex save, and we'll decide whether or not you manage to catch onto a branch to stay up there with him.
Yeah. Fuck you, dice. Tired of your shit.
Oh, nice. Okay,
Okay.
good.
You went flying up there and you were much more focused on taking the goblin out with you, but the moment that you missed, you managed to hook your foot around the branch and you do damn near a full 360 spin before you manage to land back up on the branch, and you will now be standing eye to eye with this goblin.
Yep,
Who
and attacking provokes AOO if it uses a range attack.
will, in response to that, drop his bow down to the ground and pulling his blade, take a single swipe at you.
Uh-huh. Miss.
And we are back to you, Tholdrin. Again, the only goblin alive left at this point is 10 feet up in a tree.
Oh, all right. I have a plan for that. So I'm going to move right here, and I'm going to attack the base of the tree.
Oh my god.
It's this tree right here.
Nah, yeah, it's completely that guy's already dead.
But I love that idea because that was exactly my same idea.
Oh, fuck. Damn.
I mean, let's see. If you had started here, 5, 10, 15, 20, you could still make it. You know, I'm not going to say you can't attack the tree from there.
All right, bet.
Hey, go
But
ahead
yeah,
and sunder that tree, buddy.
Hey, Nishi looks down at you. Hey, you fucker! I'm up here. Give me a second. This guy's a tricky little bastard.
13 to
Does it
sunder.
look good?
It will hit as you will feel the tree shaking underneath you, Shinichi, as a giant chunk comes out of the log, but is not enough to drop the tree to the ground. This
Great.
guy's already down. Ash, you are up, my friend.
Ash has the chance to do something really funny.
What?
Those two.
Do I?
You
He
have a
said,
bow.
please enlighten me.
Oh, just kill steal? Yeah. I will see.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my god.
You did it.
Oh, yeah. Bro's been waiting for that moment to roll over a 2, and I'll be damned if he doesn't take it as Shinichi, you have just lined up eye to eye with this guy, and all of a sudden an arrow strikes him right in the fucking eye.
I feel like I put the bow in the back, just go 2, and just start walking off.
Well, you're tied with Krazzle.
Fuck.
I've got
All
none.
right.
Oh, no, I got one.
You got one.
Yeah, I
got
forgot.
one. Yeah, I got one as well.
Those attack opportunities go burr.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that gets burr for you.
Tonight.
Yeah.
So loot that body. We looting in bodies.
We
'Cause
loot
I want
dead
to loot that
bodies
body.
after we take some painkillers, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, we gotta keep up that crackhead economy. We need to loot the bodies.
I mean, all of the goblins have short swords and short bows on them. You know, as many as you want to take. There are 6 available to you.
Shinichi just looks at the sword. Shit. 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 Less shit. Shit. Very much shit. Soldier, they're yours. You can have them. What are you guys standing around for? We got more goblins to kill.
Anyone in the mood for some healing?
Shinichi spits on the ground the blood. I just took an arrow to the calf. I'll be fine. I'm still walking with the arrow, by the way.
People need healing. I can heal them.
Yeah, I mean,
You might want to take that
I'm-
arrow,
I'm
all
Shinichi.
we're not all that
what other people?
damaged, but the issue is that we are damaged, at least somewhat, and we're going to a place that's going to have a lot of goblins. We want to make sure we're at full strength when we get there.
Actually, that's a good point. Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what? I'll take a hit.
All right, me too.
Remember
Fine,
that I
take
can
out the
buff
arrow.
everyone later. So when it's time, I can start buffing people up again. I just want to conserve those resources.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Samuel.
Baby.
Better
That was
than more,
so
Ash.
close to a 7. I really didn't know what it was going to pick.
You know what? That's honestly that's fine. I'm only missing 2 health now, so I'm okay.
You're missing 2 health.
Yeah, so I'm at 15 of 17. I'm fine.
You know what's hilarious? I genuinely cannot believe we're doing all this and we're only level 2 so far.
Yeah. I don't think 3 is too far off at this point, but you guys aren't quite to the milestone.
Anybody else
for
need
it.
healing?
Yes, Meeb.
Samuel?
Me too.
And I'm at full again. Thank you.
And Tanisha, you said you needed healing.
Yep.
It's like I never got shot in the first place.
Yeah, you sneaky fuck. Oh wow, that shows you how much you care.
The dice rolls tonight are rough, man.
How much more are you down?
I'm 3 HP down. Don't waste them all. Let's save them up.
Okay.
I mean, you got 50 charges on a wand. I mean,
Yeah.
Every
It's 50
charge
charges, but
counts.
it's a
We-
first level spell of a 50 charge wand. Up to you though.
We gotta save them, man.
Now,
Every
you don't want it.
charge-
I'm not gonna force it on you. But you've got the charges.
All right. I'm sorry. I'm being paranoid. You know, you never know when the dice god's gonna fuck you over. So please give me another healing, please. The dice gods are tricky like that. Look at the shit it's been doing to us so far, man.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
frontliners are
Oh.
the important ones to get anyway.
So
So
there you go. You're full healed.
Fully
Healing.
healed. I didn't
Thank
get
you.
hurt.
Okay.
all right.
Well, we can
If we're
continue.
all satisfied, then we can continue. Yeah, like you said.
you've already started to
Right.
make your way into the nettlewood. And as you make your way deeper, the briars and thistles that grow so rapidly in the nettlewood grow even more dense and tangled here. You're close to the shore, right on the edge, although it's not quite dense enough to block the sound of the waves crashing on the unseen shores to the west. The excuse me. The undergrowth is certainly thick enough to block sight and access to the coast. Few trees grow this close to the edge of the sea, but the briars themselves often reach heights to rival them. Here, the patch is nearly 20 feet high.
Thistletop. Yippee.
Hmm.
Wow, this map's blurry.
Yeah. Crazy idea. Can Shinichi Yara do some Assassin's Creed, climb up the tall tree, and locate points of interest on the map?
I don't see why not. Let's see what
How's
you
your
got.
climb?
How's my what?
How's your climb?
My climb is +2. So you want me to roll that check?
Absolutely.
Here we go. Come on, Shinichi.
Nice.
Oh, 19.
Okay.
Woo!
Okay. So as
So-
you climb up into the trees here, Shinichi, you will notice that there seems to be some sort of almost hidden entrance just to the east of you here. There's actually a clearing that you could manage to get through. You notice that a lot of these trees seem to grow pretty close to each other, and that it would be difficult for the average person to navigate anywhere that there isn't a clearing.
Awesome. Shinichi notices that point of interest. He ninja climbs back down and he says, found his way in. Follow me. And I lead the group towards the shortcut, effectively.
You know what? On top of that, just to see what happens, go ahead and give me a perception check as well while you're up there.
Yes, sir. Perception.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Interesting. While you're up there, from the spot that you happen to be up there at, you also notice that just to the north, although you can't necessarily figure out how to reach it from where you're at, it almost appears to be some sort of alcove heading inside, almost like an undersea cavern.
huh. So I potentially find us a hidden way into Thistletop, potentially.
Could
Right?
be. Could possibly.
Yeah, that's what I
Okay.
was planning on doing Myth Reboot, but I was waiting on Tanisha to get done doing his thing.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
if anybody, obviously you just came from a goblin encounter not far ago. If anyone's trying to follow the goblin tracks, I will allow a survival check.
Yeah, and as Shinichi climbs down, he tells all of you guys the details of what he found, and you know, again, he's going to lead the way to the party.
Uh, Lorraine.
Yeah, I believe you also wanted
Yeah.
to roll, Lorraine.
All right, so we got a 16, an 18, a 10.
As far as everybody could tell, all of the tracks are headed the same way that Shinichi mentioned a clearing.
So, which way would we like to go? Would we like to go this way or go this way?
We kill the goblin horde.
I would agree with him, but I think subtlety and the element of surprise would be a better suit for us at this moment.
At the very least, we can at least see how viable this entry point is.
So,
Does this sound good?
Sorry.
If you guys make your way up the side there, just kind of, like you said, see how viable it is. You notice that there is quite a bit of running water leading through this little alcove leading underground. You imagine it's possible. You don't actually know where this spot leads, and even more pressing, the water's running pretty fast. You're a little afraid of trying to swim through that, frankly.
Yeah, I'm not gonna try to swim through it. I'm just seeing if it's viable. That's all.
Yeah, doesn't sound like it's viable.
If it is, it's viable to a good swimmer. That's the vibe you're getting.
In that
Dude,
case, we'll go with the normal way.
hold on. Let me see my swimming. I am a fisher.
Yeah, but
I'm a
if
fisher.
all of us can't make that check, whatever the swim check might be, it's not going to matter
I mean, yeah,
for
you
us to go that way.
definitely might not want to end up there alone, Shinichi, that's for sure.
But who
Because then
says
we're
that
splitting the
I
party.
want these guys? Who says that I want these guys to find Noel there? You ever thought about that, GM?
Hey, I mean, it
Hmm?
is up to you, buddy. I'm just saying.
Even though definitely it's not her, I still refuse to believe she's responsible for this. You guys. Anyway, yeah, let's move.
It's definitely her.
It's not her. It's an imposter. I would
We
like to.
will find out the truth because we're investigating, and investigators find out the truth, right? Right.
Yep.
So let's go in and let's go investigate.
I like to imagine that the
I'll let
entire
the
conversation.
frontliners take point.
I like to imagine that the entire conversation up the way here that we've all been having is you guys being like, dude, we literally have a picture of her. Look at her. And he's like, no, that's not her. That's an imposter. And, you're trying to go at
Razzle.
me with facts and logic. And I'm like, it is not her. She's been dead for 5 years. I buried her child, for God's sakes, or tried to. It's not her.
Can we have the frontliners taking point?
How about you do it this time?
I'm not a frontliner.
He
I'm
said
tired of taking damage.
no.
Then we'll have Fulgen go forward.
Shane, would you please move my character forward for everybody? I'm sorry, I had to step away.
You're fine.
Don't
But yeah,
worry.
as long as we have our formation, which is
What's
just
happening?
the people who are good at hitting things going
Oh, that's
first.
weird. All right, hold on a second
Huh.
here. There you go. I was like, why can't these people move forward? There you go.
There we go.
Why is the map so blurry though?
That I don't know. I don't know if it looks more blurry for you guys than me, or if it just happens to be how the PDF rendition. It's not what I would consider all that blurry, but I don't know if that just happens to be the smudging of the artwork or not.
No, when you zoom
It's
in,
blurry.
like look at your icon up close, it's pretty blurry.
That's all right.
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
Can we just assume Fulgrin's in front?
I think that might just come down to the overall size of the map. It is a little bit chonky for this one. Let's see here. As you guys are crossing over the hidden entrance that Shinichi found, you will see some dense briars and nettles to your left, as well as a couple of other clearings that you could choose to go through.
I love nettles.
Basically, overall, there's three paths you could effectively choose to go from here, and it is up to the party.
Oh, looks like left is kind of not much there. So we can go straight or right.
Follow
I-
your instincts.
Can I follow the tracks? Are there tracks?
There are tracks. There are tracks going all three ways.
Oh, that's wonderful. All right, my instinct tells me go up the middle.
All right, and then I'll follow you up the middle.
Hold on.
There are
I
quite a
think.
few tracks up the middle, to say the least.
Are we sure that we want to follow the majority of the goblin horde? Wouldn't it be better to flank them in a surprise attack?
Well, the thing is, we don't know where they are specifically in here.
I'll take point
If
then.
any of us were good at sneaking around or stealthing, I'd say someone should, sneak ahead and get a look. But
If I could do more than 2 damage per hit,
You
I
can't
would.
just declare you're
As-
taking point after I've already been taking point, motherfucker.
I mean, you guys
Oh,
were kind of both
wait,
taking point
wait.
anyhow, but as you guys are reaching about that point, you will notice I mean, honestly, you probably shouldn't notice these guys quite yet, but you'll notice a watchtower right where I'm pinging here that is currently unmanned, and very obviously a crudely constructed watchtower, but it's just empty.
Hmm. Shinichi puts his hand on Soldier's shoulder.
I'm
Sorry.
his soldier.
And he's going to look at that watchtower. Storyteller, how weak is it?
Like I said, it is definitely a crude goblin construction, to say the least. I couldn't tell you an exact weakness, but it does look pretty shoddily made, if that's what you're asking.
How much would it take for you to destroy that with your axe?
I don't have an axe, so
Great sword.
Sword. How much would it take for you to destroy that? Or at least bring
probably a
it
little
down?
effort.
How about you want to make some goblins cry?
You want me to go up
Crazy.
there and try that by myself? Because you're crazy.
No. We can toss you.
I'm not a cannonball. Just because I'm short and stout doesn't mean you can throw me places.
Why not? Samuel throws me places all the time, man. You don't hear me complaining.
No, Shinichi.
Fine. I guess a warrior of Gorum isn't brave enough to be a cannonball.
Not for a Rory.
I guess we're both cowards.
I mean, I'll take it out. Just not by being thrown.
As you guys are approaching closer, go ahead and give me a perception check to notice
Yes.
what Samuel has already noticed, but probably should not have been able to.
19.
Damn it.
I'll roll to notice more.
I was robbed.
Well, I got pretty good actually.
So,
My
Halsey
rolls are
Rory
so
Bros
mid.
notice something.
Samuel will be the first to speak out. Krazel and Shinichi will also hear it in the distance once he points it out. There appear to be quite a few goblins residing just past that watchtower. There might not be one manning the watchtower now, but there seems to be quite a few goblins. My dog is begging to go outside. Give me just 1 second. I'm so sorry.
All right. So, do you
So,
guys think we should use our resources for this fight?
No.
Or do you think we can avoid this fight?
No.
Okay.
oh my God. Look, you're gonna destroy the tower. It's gonna fall on all those goblins, and you get all the points. What's so wrong with that?
Nothing. You're just
Okay,
not throwing me at it.
man, who says we gotta throw you? Let's just sneak you in there, and then you start hacking away at it. It's a shitty little tower.
I don't
By
understand why you're
gold.
so obsessed with this tower that I don't have a problem chopping down. I said I'd chop it down.
Also, I don't think sneaking would work very well.
Of all the times to need a wizard for a fireball.
Well, we would have had a witch.
Yes, don't remind me. We forgot to feed her, and she starved to death.
I gotta half pay attention just in case my dog decides to have an issue. But on the side, I will emphasize you hear quite a few goblins. Let's see. I'll roll a percentile just to see just how accurate your perception was here. You know it's got to be at least more than 5. I mean, you're not sure how many goblins you hear off in the distance, but it's more than a handful.
Okay. Sorry, reverse.
I'm gonna cast divine favor on myself.
Yeah, I think it might actually be worth using some resources.
My
I mean,
idea,
if you feel like using it, I'll take it.
my other idea is essentially let's just grab a couple of torches and just start burning the tower, set it on fire, and all that. You know?
And yeah, whenever
Nothing?
storyteller's ready, I'm gonna do the buffing of
I'm
Thildren.
I'm kind of half here right now, so just make sure my dog doesn't need
Gotcha.
anything. She's a little bit wonky and she's waiting outside. So I just if she's started barking at someone, I have to literally run outside, but otherwise we're good to go.
All right, good. In that case, what I'll do is I'm gonna go ahead and lead blades and hey, Ash, would you
Oh.
mind magic weaponing Thildren? Or I can magic weapon
Yeah,
you and buff
I-
yours.
I stepped away for a bit, so we are buffing up for this one.
Yeah, let's buff up for this one. There might be a lot of goblins there.
Okay.
Maybe not all of our resources, but we can use some resources for this fight.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna hold on using magic weapon because last time before we got into combat, yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I mean it's
Yeah.
the same thing where I noticed that like the bless icon has already left you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I think we need to start combat first, and then I can throw on buffs.
But yeah, go ahead and throw on your buffs now then. But
Yeah.
yeah, if you happen to, and I guess we're just rolling initiative preemptively, but this is before initiative actually starts.
that's correct. Yeah, they don't actually realize what's going on. It's
Oh my god.
It's the easiest way.
Hey, you know
for,
what? You might have been right about a lot of goblins, actually.
easiest way for making sure that buff's up. And if everyone wants to remark their bless buff, it definitely did already leave you, and you absolutely should have it currently.
I think I'm also gonna activate my war mind. I think. I did try and cast
There we go.
magic weapon on Thildren. I don't think it's stuck.
That's all right. I got I activated that buff too.
Cool.
Perfect. And I mean, frankly, from the spot that you are standing, Tholdren, it looks like you can already see 3 of them. Samuel can actually see 4 of them. So can Lorraine, just off rip here. Shinichi might shout out that he sees 3, but it's actually not the same 3 that a couple other people were seeing.
Well, when I was over here, I saw 5.
So I mean,
Did
there
you
you
roll
go.
my initiative for me?
It looks like everybody's rolled. I might have hit the
Oh,
wrong
by the
button.
way,
I meant to hit roll NBC. I think I might actually hit roll all, to be honest.
Hold on. I didn't roll mine yet.
Yeah, I think I accidentally rolled it for everybody. That's what I was saying to
Okay.
Shinichi. I think I accidentally hit roll all instead of NPC.
Yeah.
Uh,
Why it's not letting me roll now?
because
Oh,
you're already
Jesus.
rolled. I accidentally rolled for you, buddy.
by the way, I want to mention. So first off, you got lead blades. We had Ash cast magic weapon on you, Tholdrin, and I'm
Yep.
going to use legacy weapon on you, and you now have Goblin Bane on you. So you have the full buffs that your sword can get.
What does that one do? Because I don't have a buff for that one.
All right. So, so first you have the larger weapon, which you already know. You have the magic weapon, which is the +1 weapon.
Yeah, I just need to know about the Bane.
That's plus another +1 to. Wait, is it +1? Let me check.
What's it called?
It's
Is it a
plus
spell?
2.
It's Bane. It's a weapon enchantment called Bane, and it applies specifically to goblins.
It gives
in
an
this
extra
case.
+2 to your attack and damage, and it gives an extra 2d6 if you're hitting goblins. Which you're going to be hitting goblins.
Yeah, +2 to attack, and then +2d6 damage against goblins.
Jeez.
Yeah, you're gonna be rolling a lot of damage dice whenever you hit a goblin, which is the
I gotta
idea.
step away for a second. 1 second.
You're good.
How do I set that up in Foundry where it adds the 2d6 for me and I don't have to? Oh, I think it's a conditional modifier. Hang on, let me check my weapon.
You're gonna want to set it up as a conditional modifier.
Well,
I think
you're
we
using like 3d6 or something, or sorry, 5d6.
Yeah, it's 5d6. It's
God.
normally 2d6 on the regular greatsword, but with it enlarged, it's 3d6, and this adds another 2d6. And since it's a magic weapon, that's also another +1 damage.
Okay, so it's not in there. How do I add this correctly?
So open up your sheet,
Yep.
go to combat, edit your weapon.
Yep, I'm in the weapon. I'm in my weapon attack. That might be what's the
Okay,
issue.
go to your attack. Yeah, you want to edit the attack.
Oh, okay. All right.
Conditional modifiers.
That's an advanced, right?
No, so go under. I thought you was already in the attack. Go to details.
Okay.
Click on the edit the attack.
Oh, okay. I see that. Okay, I'm
and then go to
editing the
conditional-
attack.
Then go to conditional modifiers.
Okay.
Add conditional,
Okay.
and then you'll want to call it like Bane. You just call it Bane because it's going to do Bane or do whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be the same, no matter. And then click Add Effect,
Yep.
and then type in 2d6, and then on the drop down, do damage.
And then it's a +2 to attack. So I have to add a second
Yeah.
effect. Okay.
Add
All right.
another effect +2.
Attack rolls.
Attack rolls. Yep.
Keep in mind, this is already a +1 weapon, so it's going to have another extra +1 to attack and a +1 to damage on top of the Bane.
Yeah, but
Thank
that's a
you.
buff that's already should already be,
I am back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have to
I
make it
went to
a
go double
part.
check on my dog outside, and she was
Thank you,
standing
Crazzle.
on my kitchen
no problem.
table where there's a puzzle and was flinging puzzle pieces every which direction. So that's great.
Amazing.
I will
Jesus.
deal with
Oh,
that later.
Chelsea's gonna be sick about that one.
Oh, I mean, bro,
Yeah.
like half of our puzzle is destroyed. Like it was like
I
getting put
believe it.
together, and she's just like,
Oh,
"I want a puzzle." Um, that's a thing.
Yeah. By the way, Fulgrin currently has the Goblin Slayer 9000.
Okay, I did hear
5d6 damage on a hit.
I did overhear a little bit of Bane being set up. That was pretty crazy. Um, yeah, as you guys start to approach, I gotta decide how I want to do this based off of the initiatives here.
Yeah. The
I guess I'll
moment
leave it
we're
up to you
ready.
guys. How would you actually like to approach them in the first place? You know, you've
Fulgrin, do you just
definitely
want to
seen a
charge in?
couple. You've
I was gonna charge.
you notice like based off of what you're seeing, this almost appears to be some sort of shittily prepared encampment.
I was gonna charge. That was my plan.
We'll let it open with whoever wants to charging in at the same time.
Okay, okay.
Well, there's only one square that we can charge into, it looks like.
True. Wait, I think I see another. Oh, right, because you had to charge directly in. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Still, whoever wants to move at the same time, you know.
Yeah. Well, we should go down in initiative order because if this is a surprise round, we're going, so we still go in initiative order.
If you're doing a charge round, I will allow it to be a surprise coming in. So, you know, everybody will get one standard action after whatever first
Yep.
kicks us off here, and then we will go around to the official turn order.
Oh yeah, I'm also going to give you +1 armor, Feldrin. I'd do this to
Well, then this
Shinichi if he
is-
had armor, but he doesn't, so I can't.
Oh, so
Start.
this is surprise round, so we still go in initiative order.
Well, I'm letting this basically kick off the surprise round, so I will let him get his one attack off. And then everybody else will have a standard action. The goblins won't have any actions until after you all take
But
your first standard.
that's the part of the surprise round is us all moving technically at the same time.
Mhm.
Right? So we should still go in initiative order for the wolves.
Well, is Tholdrin's charging kicking off the start of combat, or are you all trying to do something?
Like I was saying, I think Shinichi's going to want to try to do the sneak attack approach here. I don't have that as a feature. I'm just thinking more of like get into a better position to hit a damn goblin instead of charging in because that's soldier's job. You know?
Yeah, if you want, you can always pincer attack from over here.
Yeah. Do that. Can you move in there? I'm handling something real quick.
Yeah, so the way that I'm imagining it right now is as Tholdrin's charging in, you all have one standard action to either move or do something as he starts his charge here.
All right, I'll just move then.
Shinichi needs me to move him. We'll say he's just following along the tree here, so he wanted to be a little bit
Yeah.
sneakier. Tholdrin, go ahead
I
and give me
actually,
your strike here, and then we will kick off official combat.
Storyteller, I think he actually wanted to do a pincer attack by going around this way.
Yeah, I want to do a pincer attack. I think it'll be more smart.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
against that here. I honestly, I don't know how I even managed to just drive him to where he was. That's interesting, because the walls absolutely wouldn't have allowed that normally, and it let me drive him out too, which is pretty weird. Shinichi, as you're coming around for your pincer attack, you would have the first full view of the entire goblin encampment. You would realize that there's not only 5, but in fact 10 goblins in this little shoddy encampment.
Yeah, that's why I gave Thultrin the Goblin Slayer 9000.
Thulgrin, you can still make your one attack to get us kicked off here.
Oh my
Oh.
god!
But look, you got a nat 1 and you still got an 11 on that.
Which will be just shy of what you needed, sadly. As you go, ah! And remember what every villain's learned, which is you probably shouldn't announce your moves so clearly.
But look at that 24 damage if you do manage to hit something.
Yeah, I know, it's nuts.
This guy's gonna go ahead and draw his bow. And,
Oh, it's not right. Oh, right, it is. Never
yeah,
mind.
yeah, this is after you guys all have your movements and such. So we're officially starting this as the actual start of the encounter. To kick us off, actually, though, go ahead and... Or actually, I don't know if you're still available, Shinichi, so I'll roll the stealth check for you in this case. I know you said you weren't at your computer. Okay, they definitely don't notice you
Oh,
as
nice.
you're coming around, so he is gonna go ahead and just take an arrow at the guy screaming like a maniac.
We should
And
not be flat-footed because we already
clearly
went.
he is screaming. Yeah, you can. Anybody can take flat-footed off your sheet. You are fine. He is gonna see you, Thuldrin, and also swing a sword at you. For a second there, I thought he rolled a 9 and got an 8. I was like, excuse me? Also gonna shoot at Thuldrin. This guy was sleeping in his tent and comes popping his head out. 14 will not hit. Lorraine, you finally have your first pretty clear view of what is an entire goblin encampment here.
Charge in.
That's a smart one to target. If you kill it, it'll clear the way.
Woo!
Oh,
As soon as that second die starts rolling, I'm always excited. And he has not had his turn yet, so even though it, for whatever reason, isn't showing flat-footed... Oh, honestly, even flat-footed would not have confirmed. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter, though. At 9 damage, you are going to strike him down into the dirt, irregardless of a crit. As he was too focused on Thuldrin to see you coming in, Lorraine, and will be slashed down.
Lorraine's at 1.
Ash, there's a whole encampment of these guys.
Yeah, there is.
Lorraine's at 3.
1 now in the new battle. At least I assume you're counting per battle separately.
I count per day.
The damage.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. That is a wild amount of damage as you clear the way for Shinichi, knowing that he's coming around the side there, and you take out the sentry closest to him. Come on, what is happening here? Foundry's being a little funky today. What in the fuck?
There is a lot happening right now.
Yeah, it's just like I keep trying to do things, and it's on like a hell of a delay. There we go. Samuel.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and step up here. I actually want to see if I can figure out who is shooting like arrows. Because I want to see which ones I can point towards Ash to pick out.
So far, these two have pulled bows.
All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Ash and go, hey, these ones are the ones shooting ranged. Do you think
Okay.
you can take them out? I'm going to
I'll
focus on making sure that you're protected because that's pretty much the best thing I can do here.
Okay.
I'll give
Yeah.
you a solid nod and then look at those two.
Yep. I suppose the best thing for me to do right now is just to hold here, really, and just once it's time to do anything, I don't know. I don't do enough damage to, and there's not a good flanking position to go in that doesn't leave me out in the open right now. So I'll end my turn here.
Fair enough. The goblin noticing that someone has been struck down and seeing all of these long shakes coming over on the side will say, "If we kill him, Rip Nugget will love us!" And he's gonna charge forward. And actually, you know what? Instead of even going that far, he's just gonna step over the dead body of the dead goblin. Who, there we go, put him underneath. It will take a strike at Thuldrin.
Miss.
And we'll swing wide. The goblin here is gonna also pull his bow out, and let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, is also gonna take a shot at Thuldrin. Oh yeah, and you'll see a arrow fling into your dwarven friend, just barely managing to penetrate his armor, but doing a little bit of damage. This one's
That
already
one's gone.
gone.
Yippee.
I think we're just gonna see if this one happens to notice your incredibly fucking high perception check here, but I don't think it will. Honestly, I don't even think it could. I think you read like a fucking 22. Let's see.
If you want to know my plan, basically get close enough to that line of goblins and just start flank attacking as many as possible before they get hit. You know?
I can't find where your stealth was, but I believe it was like a 20 something. So we'll say at a 16 he
22, I
does
think.
not
He rolled a
notice you.
19.
19? Okay, either way he did not. It was not high enough.
Yeah. He
So
rolled a 19. I don't know what his bonus was.
he's gonna go ahead and
It was a 22.
instead of pulling out his blade, is going to also pull out his bow, and he will also just take a shot at Thuldrin. There's the
Miss.
Man, I guess having a bane weapon just makes them all scared of you specifically.
this guy is going to go ahead and isn't there supposed to be? Ah, yeah, okay, he's already there. Okay, 5, 10, 15. And Lorraine, he's going to, seeing everybody fighting Thuldrin, take a swing at you instead.
That means I don't have to move to attack. Ow.
As he bonks you for a single damage, just barely managing to make through your armor there. Shinichi, you've seen a couple of goblins march forward. You see a bunch of goblin archers, all with their bows drawn out here.
So, like I
Did
said,
you-
basically,
Did you do the damage for me?
I did. Yeah, in
Okay.
general, I always do.
Okay. Because I went to my sheet. I'm like, wait a minute. I thought I was only one from my highest, and now I'm at 3. I'm like, that's all I wanted to ask.
It's one of those things where, in all honesty, if I could get parties to reliably do all that themselves, it would just help me do things faster. But I'm so used to that not happening that I'm just so used to doing it myself. Go ahead, Shinichi.
so basically, like I said, I basically want to like start flank attacking as many as possible, and with the sneak attack bonus again, not a rogue, so I don't know if it works. But you tell me, am I flanking here or am I flanking here? to attack this guy.
Technically, to
have
actually
flanking.
be officially flanking, you can't just be behind them. You actually need an ally that you could draw a straight line to. So, like, if you had an
Yeah.
ally here, you would be able to flank. But you can't officially, for actual bonuses sense, flank the way it is now. But I get what you mean in general, and you are free to attack. It's just not with a bonus.
Yeah.
Right.
Here
So-
is flanking, and
That's correct.
oh yeah, here is flanking.
So, okay, I'm gonna start flurry of blowing. So that's one
You get-
combat.
More than
You,
5 feet.
you had to move, so you can't flurry of blows. You can only attack.
That's correct.
Okay.
It's just one
All
single
right.
attack.
All right. Then I'm gonna hit this gobo right here. Now again, sneak attack bonus. Nothing. Yes. No.
No, so
Yeah.
like I said, ultimately for you to really get like a flanking thing, you would need someone straight across on the other side. As far as like sneak attack goes, there's not an official bonus. You know, even in Rogue, it's just damage. It's not even like an attack bonus. But that is
Yeah,
not a
that's
feature
only
you
for
have.
rogues.
So
Not troop
Alright.
slayers and investigators can get it. I don't know
Did he
about
Nice
damage?
hit.
oh yeah, but the dice understood what you were after anyway, my friend. And with a 20, you're basically gonna creep up in this wood and. In my mind, honestly, just pop out of the tree and start choking this guy until he passes out unconscious on the ground.
Nah, I snap his neck.
There you go.
Yeah.
Don't. Let's see. Seeing you doing this, the other goblin is going to charge in your direction and take a single swipe.
I bet he will.
Man,
Me.
I'm having a hell of a delay tonight. And will
And
absolutely still miss.
That one's gone.
Is that the one that's gone? Hold on. Yeah,
as
that,
he
that
as he
one should absolutely be
as he,
gone.
as he tries to strike me, Shinichi just looks down at him and he says, "Are you prepared to meet the gods? I will deliver them to you."
Foldrin, you are back up, my friend.
Oh, I can't wait until you get cleave, because this is perfect cleave opportunity.
What the fuck, Thaldrin?
I also am noticing, Tholdrin, that your prototype token's name was still saved as Mythweaver, so I'm gonna hopefully switch that over to Tholdrin now and have that actually stay fixed. Sometimes it seems like Foundry is really wonky, but
You gotta fix it in the character sheets prototype token, not the battle maps prototype token. Otherwise, it won't remain.
well, the
Yep.
battle map token is actually just called token. The character sheet
Oh.
is the only one that should list as prototype to begin with, but
Yeah.
I swear I've still had issues. Like, I know I shouldn't, but I swear I still have. At 19 damage, would you like to describe your total kill, Tholdrin?
Lopped his head off.
Tholdrin's been trying to cut off goblin heads for a little bit here, and he finally will get one to go rolling.
Yep. So that's one for Lorraine, one for Shinichi, one for Thulgrin, and one for Ash. Damn, you already killed a lot.
Shinichi, you're gonna get shot at by the goblin,
Miss.
realizing you just killed his buddy, and is gonna be a wide miss as he's a little bit horrified here. I think that all of them are going to turn and start shooting at you.
Oh, someone rolled a 20. And they confirmed it.
And that one will confirm.
What?
How-
Hold up.
However,
Deflect arrow.
go ahead.
Deflect
Yeah,
arrow.
yeah. You will be capable of snatching up that single arrow that was just about to hit you in your lung, not that reminiscent of Tholdrin's shot. Instead, you just snatch it right out of the air and send it flying to the ground. Lorraine, you are up.
I like to imagine that there's a little bit of smoke from that arrow because that was a hot shot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nat 20 and a dirty 20 is wild.
Especially to be able to deflect it.
Woo! Shinichi gonna shakes his hand. That was a hot arrow.
Kick its ass, Lorraine.
I'm trying, but the algae being a little, it's definitely slow tonight.
Yeah, it's been like that like all night for me. I don't know what's going on, but like even when I try, I don't know if it's like somehow on my end, but even when I'm in the PDF on the side here and I try to go through the maps, the scrolling's going super slow. It's like my entire internet's slow.
How
Oh,
long has the foundry been open for?
quite a while, but that shouldn't have any effect on the PDF.
I'm gonna use an inspiration here.
Well,
Um,
13 hit last time, so
Got 13 hit just before, so it should be enough.
Uh, I'm not sure why a 13. I didn't think a 13 hit. I guess I didn't double check the
You
map.
said told you hit on the 13.
wait, hang on. No, yeah, he added the +2 from Bane. Okay. Yeah, so it was 13.
Ah, um, he hit on a 13 solely because he happens to have a +1 racial bonus to Goblin.
you could say he had a
Okay.
racial profiling trait.
For a second there, I was so confused, but that's
I was totally
actually
forget how I have that.
yeah. That is actually the only reason that he hit. So I was for a second there, I was like, what do you mean?
Gotcha.
But yeah, he actually did not hit on a 13. He technically hit on a 14. As you will just barely miss the goblin managing to dodge. Ash, you are up, my friend.
All right, I will aim for this goblin here.
That's one of the ones with the bow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the whole back line here at this point is drawn bows.
They're all shooting at me.
Oh, that hits.
Back to
No, I'm
good
breaking.
old
Oh,
two
damn.
damage.
Oh, wow. Strikes 2. Samuel, you're up, my friend.
Wonderful. I'm gonna be honest. I can't really do anything from here. That doesn't cost resources. I don't know if we're gonna need any more resources later, so I don't want to spend any. But I also can't do anything that costs resources.
I feel that you guys are in the middle of making your way to a goblin encampment that supposedly is the sole origin of the attack on Sandpoint. So, you know, having those resources definitely could come in handy.
I don't know. Maybe I'll just annoy a goblin with Mage Hand. Lamau. Hang on, let me just target this one. I mean, I know I can't actually do anything with this. I'm just like,
Not technically, but I mean, go ahead and give me a bluff check if you want to try to feint it. I think
what
it's
about like a caster roll? I don't know.
elaborate. I'm not sure what you mean.
Like I know there's like how do they do spell attacks in this system anyway?
Well, caster level checks are actually usually more like a
Oh
defensive
yeah, that's
thing.
different.
Like you're like making sure you can get through spell resistance or
Oh, okay.
making sure that you can keep your spell if you get attacked. I think like a feint would be a good idea here, where if you want to like try to roll a blunt to basically distract the guy, you'd be able to deny him his dex to AC against the next attack on the turn.
Yeah. Well, they have low stats, so it's worth trying.
Oh my
And there
goodness.
we go.
So
I
funny.
bluff with a 17 with Mage Hand.
So you got this mage hand that's just kind of like smacking this goblin in the cheek, and it doesn't do anything, but it's definitely keeping the goblin's attention, as he will now be flat-footed for one turn.
Yippee! All right,
This is
that
so
ends my
funny.
turn.
The shit I allow is ridiculous. And Thaldred, he's gonna take attack at you. Oh, it does. Okay, whatever. Let's try that again. There we go. With a wide swing and a miss. The other is going to again turn towards Shinichi, realizing that he is down here. It's going to take a shot at him. Shinichi's already been shot at once this turn, so he will not be able to deflect another arrow. I know it says Thultrin for whatever reason. Let me untarget that, but it definitely went at Shinichi. As Shinichi, you slap that first arrow away, and just as quick as that first one went away, another one will sink into your shoulder. You'll take 4 damage. I applied that. This one's already dead.
Yeah, I'm gonna refresh because my screen went black after someone casted a spell so powerful that it literally crashed my screen. Damn, bro.
The one that took a swing at Lorraine is gonna miss, and then when you come back up, you will be up, Shinichi.
Yeah,
Oh,
my
he lost
screen
his
is
flat
completely
footing.
my screen is completely black right now. So give me a sec.
You're good.
I'm not gonna lie, Samuel. I just got done putting that shit on, and then I went to do his turn, and I was like, oh, he's got flat-footed for some reason. Fucking idiot. Oops, a daisy.
Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself? Except it's clearly my Mage Hand.
Shinichi, assuming that you are going to just take a 5-foot step and do a full attack, would you like me to hit the dice for you while you're getting loaded back in?
Nah, I'm back in now, and yes, I would like to attack this gobo right here.
You got it. That's what I figured.
Yep.
And you only did a 5-foot
Flurry
attack,
of
so you will be able to do
blows.
flurry.
Perfect. Flurry of blows, a flurry of blows. Come do me some flurry of
Kill him.
blows.
Kill him now.
Basically, it just comes down to if you move more than 5 feet, you can't flurry. If you only move 5 feet or less, you can flurry.
All right, so does a 19 or 19 hit?
Both will hit. The first one was just enough to knock him unconscious, so that second blow would be you purposely punching him while he's unconscious to, kind of double tap here.
like a gun, just pop, pop.
Boing, boing, boing.
This guy will
You
be
don't
up.
understand. He moved within my threat distance.
Tholdrin, you were up, my friend. Shinichi's off punching corpses effectively.
All right, Theldrin. There's 2 here. One flat-footed, one not flat-footed.
Don't miss.
And you are in range of both.
Yep.
I can't wait till I get cleave either.
Yeah, that would be perfect right now.
And it gives me a second of fucking attack too. Like just everything about it.
Yeah.
Tholdrin with his 1 to initiative.
There we go.
Yeah.
Who were you talking or attacking, Tholdrin, just to be clear, as it did target you for some reason?
Fuck me, dude. I was attacking the flat-footed one.
Okay. Would you like to describe your kill, as you obviously overkilled this motherfucker by a decent amount?
All right. So, after I lopped the head off the one that was diagonal to me, I lock eyes with the one in the middle of me, and I don't stop looking at him as I slice the other guy vertically in half,
You cut my
maintaining
Mage
eye
Hand in half.
contact with the middle guy.
All right, just for that description, go ahead and roll me an intimidate check too.
You got my mage hand in half.
That makes me think
Ooh,
of
Oh, so close.
God, I can't think of the
I
name.
am
The hand from Adam's family.
thing.
Yes. Wait, is it Thing? I thought Thing was the hairy guy. Ah, it doesn't matter.
Dude, what do you say? That's a 0.
Eh, clearly you were not quite as intimidating
Intimidate.
as you thought you were.
I know. You could still probably
As
move.
the goblin that you were trying to intimidate just says, "Stupid Longshank," and swings his blade back here. Maybe he was a little more intimidated than he let on, though.
Thulger just yelled intimidate check, and then that was it.
Seeing another goblin go down, this goblin is going to turn and instead focus Thuldrin with his bow now. Almost a nat 20, but not
Miss.
quite, as we roll down to an 8 here. Lorraine? Thuldrin just struck down the one in front of you. There's another goblin standing in front of him, literally standing over a dead body right now. Ooh!
Oh my god.
Uh,
Nice.
Oh yeah, it will confirm, and for a 17, that's going to be a full kill. Would you like to describe your kill?
Yeah, as he's saying stupid thongs, Jake, I bring my elven code blade right up between his legs and just slice it in half.
See, I'm not gonna lie, maybe this is more about me than anybody else, but when you first started to explain, I imagined like what I do to fuck with my wife when she starts yawning, where I'll just shove my finger in her mouth. And I thought that's what you were gonna do with your blade, but no, you just went right for the legs. All right.
I'm going right for his goblin nuts.
As you castrate a goblin literally to death, Ash, you are up.
I waddle with my legs like very close together, just in case. Just a little closer.
You step on a pair of cut off goblin nuts.
No, I was going to come to this.
Oh,
oh,
I'm
Ash
so
is,
distracted.
yeah,
Yes,
Ash is
so
too busy
distracting.
with the fact that he just stepped on goblin nuts to actually make a clean shot, Samuel.
thank you, Mythweaver.
uh,
What I'm gonna do is just continue to do what I was doing earlier, which is move over here and protect the archer. Remember, I'm size small, so it is not difficult to shoot over me at whatsoever.
absolutely.
But yeah, I'll end my turn here. I'm basically just making sure that these guys will have a hard time getting to the archer.
Fair enough. Pretty much everybody that's left is drawing a bow themselves currently, at least.
Yeah, but still makes me a more attractive target than the war priest who can heal me.
I mean, you're not wrong. Let's see if I roll over 50 here. And I do not, so they're going to choose to shoot anyhow. At this point, fuck it. I don't really know who I feel like shooting at. We're going to shoot at Shinichi.
another fucking nat 20.
Oh my god.
And that will be
What's with
the
these?
first one of the round order. So you know what that means, Shinichi. You once again smack that arrow off to the side. Damn near crit confirmed. As you are back up, my friend.
And
2024 is what's
I'm gonna move up to this little boy right
So,
here.
just throw out there, Shinichi.
Yeah.
Technically, where you moved was 10 feet. If you just only step on the corpse of the other one, you're only 5 feet, and at that point, you're allowed to full attack.
Oh, then
yeah,
I very
good.
much like to do that. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Alternatively, moving here will put them in threat range of you if they try to do ranged attacks.
That would also cause an attack of opportunity getting them. Oh, actually, not. I guess not.
Yeah,
because
but they're
both,
holding
but
ranged weapons
yeah.
anyway, so
You are right. You are right. Up to you,
By the
Shinichi.
way, it's a smart move.
If you wanna full attack the flurry, you'll stand right where you're at and you'll bonk him twice.
All right. Well, gonna do my double bunk. And here we go. Come on, Shinichi. You're on a roll. You're on a roll. You're on a roll.
There you go.
At least one of those will hit, and the one that hits will be enough. I don't know why, but in my head, I just keep imagining you whack-a-moling, fucking coming straight down with these smalt figures and just bonk right on the head. Uh,
I mean,
and
to these things, I'm literally a giant. I'm 6'8" feet tall, so.
Tholdrin, you are back up, my friend, as you've started to cut your way through this camp of refugees.
Enemy combatants. Thank you very much. So let's count. In this combat and the previous one, Shinichi killed one goblin, and with these three guys right now, that's 4. Soldier, how many do you have?
If you move,
It should be able to make it if you just like go like there and then forward. Yeah.
yeah, it. Oh yeah, I guess you can make it here too. Yeah. Okay. Also, I can't hear you if you're speaking.
I was totally
Holy
speaking and was
shit.
on mute.
Oh.
But that's okay. It doesn't matter.
You're attacking this guy. He was already a little bit damaged, and you absolutely just hit him for a one-shot amount of full damage anyhow. I will follow up with would you like to describe your kill?
Yeah, after watching the guy I intimidate go down, I'm just gonna, barrel on through and lop his head off.
Goblin heads are rolling today. This guy's actually done. Lorraine, there were 10 goblins in this refugee shitty ass camp, and now there is but one. He's got a bow.
In this goblin shitty ass camp. Oh.
Dude. Come on.
Oh.
Okay. As you miss, the goblin seems to accept his reservations about death and feels ready to fight this out to the end. Ash, you are up.
Redemption. I could do this.
Shoot that goblin.
Oh, nice.
A 16 will be just well, not just enough, but with damage wise, just enough to drop him to the ground as that moment of conviction leaves his eyes, and we are officially out of combat.
Woo!
Oof.
There's a lot of goblins.
I think that puts us actually all of us tied. If I'm doing my math right.
I began to thoroughly search the camp for anything valuable and
You guys should
information.
probably heal up.
Go ahead, and anybody who wants to actually search around the camp, go ahead and give me a perception check. Anybody who's healing up, go ahead and heal up, and don't go too far on me until they do that, Tholdrin.
Yeah, I'm following intelligence specifically to stop him from going too far ahead.
Oh, 25 on that perception check. Thank you very much.
If you want to search the beach instead of the camp, you can roll a perception for that instead, Tholdrin. I'm not going to complain. Samuel, you kind of followed behind him, so if you'd like to do that as well while he's searching the beach, you can join him.
Yeah, I'm not gonna leave him behind. 13. And there you go. Your instincts were
Oh
correct,
my
it seems.
Oh my god.
goodness.
Okay. I will say that. Let's see here.
Of course, it had to be out of combat.
You say that as if you need a fucking 20 in combat. Shinichi, you will find some crude writings, quote unquote, of the goblins, which effectively, like the closest I could try to describe this to you is kind of like hieroglyphs in Egypt. There are no words here. It is just a crude set of pictures that, to your best ability to put together, um, it seems like these might have been goblins of the bird cruncher group, tribe, I guess you could say. And it appears that their leader was killed in the attack on Sandpoint. And they have had trouble with Rip Nugget, the leader of Thistletop's tribe, about actually being able to become a part of them.
Well, we ruined those plans. I show the note to Lorraine.
As for you, Mythweaver, with a 25, you will notice that there seems to be what is possibly the outlet to the entrance that you had saw when you first entered near the Nettlewood for another submerged sea cave. The water is rushing out here just as quick, and you imagine that it would be pretty difficult to swim against the undertow.
Do you know how bad I want to jump in?
I'm not good enough at swimming to take you out.
Oh no, I'm not good enough either. But Shane did this to test me.
Listen, I don't just throw things in the game to test you. Some of these motherfucking things are just in the adventure path. We're playing in adventure path.
Remember,
Right.
Paizo
So,
made this, and Paizo
so
had like
again,
30
so you
years.
don't
of
want me to
point.
jump in the water? Because I feel like you want us to jump in the water.
Paizo wants you to do this. They have like 30 years of experience
I'm
doing
not
this,
even
and
gonna
they know it'll be
say
really funny.
that Paizo wants you to do it. Paizo's just like, you can do it. We put it there for you.
So,
But yeah, I'm just gonna like tug on you.
God, James, you just don't understand.
It's okay. You can swim someday when you're not wearing heavy armor.
So I think Shinichi's going to simply ask both Lorraine and Ash. I think we found a leader.
Oh,
We start-
you know
we-
what, Mythweather? Something else that I will point out to you with the check that you got, to be honest, is that beyond the little sea cave entrance, you also notice a bridge leading off.
There we go.
It's a high raised, elevated bridge, like a rope bridge with some wood planks along it that seems to be leading to a little island. And based off what Shalelu would have told you about Thistletop, that is actually Thistletop. That is the Goblin Fortress. And so if that is like this other area for the sea cave, if that's where that lets out, then at the very least, Shinichi was wrong about that being an entrance into Thistletop. If that's all that the connecting points are.
You know, I'm actually curious about something.
So I'm gonna go back here and I'm
With
gonna let
your-
these guys
wait,
know.
Wait.
Whoa,
I have a question.
all right.
Does it, with your nat 20, does it look like they know that we took down the ones over here yet, or that we've been spotted in the first place?
Absolutely
I don't
not.
think
I'll say that you actively see a few of what you would technically refer to as guards on the side of Thistletop, but they're just kind of like riding around on wargs, possibly playing. I guess the closest I could call it is like a mounted game of lacrosse. They're throwing a ball around on a sick, not really paying any fucking attention.
All right, now we can go over there. I just wanted to check first.
All right. So, this was definitely not the leader. There are more goblins across a bridge overhead, and there's 4 guards exposed, and they're riding wargs.
They do not
Let's
notice
go
us yet.
fucking get them.
Hold on.
I-
Hold on. I think, again, prudence and subtlety might be the
We
best.
only got a bridge to go across, bro. There is no prudence or subtlety or sneaking to be done. All we can do is cross the bridge and pray to our gods.
I actually have an idea. What if we had a way to get some to come over here since they don't know we're out yet? If we can have some, like, just decide to cross the bridge and come into here where there's a lot of cover for us, we could start thinning some of their numbers before we even start assaulting them. That way, when we're ready to actually take them out, we can do it with less of them there in the first place.
That
Because they don't know we're here yet. They don't know their friends are dead.
If
You
we
know,
chuck a
with
dead
that said,
goblin,
just to throw you guys a bone, give me 1 second here. Never mind. Continue.
if we chuck a dead goblin body into the river, do you think it'll make some of them come over here or all of them?
Based
I
off the way that I have chosen to explain the running waters, to be fair, it looked like the water was running in at the entrance point that you saw before, and it looks like it's running out at the one that Myth caught. So technically, the body would go in the direction of the island the way I have described it.
So it would follow the undertow. I don't even think they notice, to be honest. Especially where the entrance is and where we are in relativeness. We'd have to go across the bridge to the other side and try to throw the water in that direction and pray that it gets noticed.
Okay, I'll
all right, all right, all
fire
right.
an arrow.
Storyteller, got an idea. 2 ideas. Is there a big stick in this camp?
I mean, you're in a forest. If you give me a perception check, I'm pretty sure you can find a big fucking stick somewhere, brother.
All right.
There's another option too. Those guys, they're playing with their wargs right now. They're in a good mood. Hear me out. All we gotta do is just start cooking meat. Something that they would smell.
14. I was about to suggest that we throw all the dead goblins we killed into a big pile and just light it on fire.
That
I don't
kind
think
of
they would like
counts as
that
meat.
smell.
A couple of options, I did just measure it out just to see offhand, and I think that they would be in range of you, Ash, if you did choose to shoot an arrow. I think I heard you mention that. Alternatively, Shinichi, if you would like to continue looking for a large stick, you will be able to find one. It's taking you kind of a surprisingly long time to do that in the forest, but you're being kind of a picky about your stick, apparently.
Yeah, because
you would
my
be able to
idea
find
is
one,
very
though.
fucked up. My idea is very fucked up, but I think it might work to get these guys' attention. Grab as many goblin bodies, stick them all onto the stick, and just leave it like a flagpole to bring them over here.
Well,
That's gonna
okay.
bring them all over here. Are we picking them off, or because if we're just gonna fight them all, let's just cross the bridge.
Yes, but we are fighting them in terrain that we control instead of terrain they control.
We don't control this terrain.
Not with that attitude.
Alternatively, if
I say
we cook
before we
meat
do
that isn't
anything, we need to clear this out and make sure it's safe for whatever plan we do come up with.
well, yeah, but just listen. Instead of cooking goblin meat, which they probably know the smell of, to be honest, we cook something that actually smells good to them that they want to eat. Because just think about it. If they come over here wondering what that smell is, maybe they're annoyed that their friends are eating without them. I don't know. I guess they also have to feel hungry enough to go over here too, but if we can get them with our guard down, that is the best way to get a surprise attack on them.
So, best idea I'm hearing then is grab a bunch of dead goblin bodies and stick them all through the ass as flagpoles to draw them in.
No,
We want them to come out, not hunker down. Whatever we do, as long as it involves them coming here instead of becoming more defensible over there, will be good.
I'm just
The thought of the line between baiting enemies and causing the enemies to be alarmed is something that strikes you, you know. And anything that you guys attempt, it could manage to bait out enemies. It could just as easily cause them to fortify.
To
They
have a
are
good Molotov cocktail at this
they are
moment.
ultimately on an island, and the only way that you see actively to reach this island would either be you swimming quite a distance or to cross a rope bridge. When if you trigger them, I mean, one option, maybe the rope bridge just gets cut down.
I was really about to say, what if we just chop the bridge? It's the only way across, or they swim and drown.
If they come at you, for sure.
So we have to get across too.
Do we?
Yeah, we do need to
I
get
would like
across.
to go loot the fucking fortress. Yeah, after we
I
slay all these dead goblins.
I think above all, I think Shinichi wants to cross that bridge more than anyone because that is his only
Yeah.
lead towards New Alia.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
and
do.
sieging them by cutting off their only access point would I mean, starving to death, it's
I,
not going to get us what we want. We're
I
That
also
was
don't
my
going to
think
thought.
investigate too.
I don't think the waiting game is the right play here. I mean,
I
realistically, I
I
mean,
think we
either we draw them out or we
Yeah,
charge
we draw
them.
them out.
There's no
I
if
mean,
ands or buts here.
to be fair, from where you were standing on the beach, I'll again emphasize if people wanted to try to swim through the water, I mean, it wasn't that far to the island. Alternatively, where you know you could kind of try to come in along the side there. It's just again the waters do seem tumultuous. It would not be the easiest swim. Alternatively, you guys already knew that a boat was on the table before. I mean, if this is really how you feel, you could always just head back to Sandpoint and try to charter a boat instead. It is totally up to the party. There's
Nah,
more of
Not
the
with all these dead
Nettlewood
bodies.
that you have not investigated. So, I mean, you haven't been able to make it to the bridge yet, per se.
let's investigate more of the woods first and see what we can find
what
because
I say
standing around here
before we
doing
do
nothing seems like a waste of time as well.
yeah. Before we do anything, we need to
Yeah.
finish clearing this out.
Yeah, maybe we can hunt an animal, cook it in a spot where those others would easily smell or something. I don't know.
As you
If they're
guys
hungry, then we
all
might
make your
get
way to
some.
this middle spot, there's no particular danger, don't worry, but go ahead and everybody give me a perception check.
Yes, sir.
At this point, my only other thought was I go to the beach. There, I can see them from the beach. I can shoot one with an arrow. They'll come charging across the beach. Thulger and Shinichi hide behind a tree, and then once they cross, they just tackle them.
Get to work. Yep. That sounds like pretty good. And someone look at these rolls,
Looks like
man.
Myth is the only one that hasn't rolled perception.
I think he's handling stuff.
There we go. Krazel, you will be the only one that notices the faint sound of rushing water beneath your feet. The land looks
That's
solid, but you're the only one that notices there might be some sort of cavern underneath you.
that's a high DC. Goodness gracious.
Fuck.
Is this anything right here?
Um, not specifically. It's kind of just a little bit of sunken in ground, but that would be where you specifically heard the sound kind of coming from. You know, it ultimately is just ground, but it's got to be at least thin. I mean, if you tried to tunnel through, for instance, you might be able to break through pretty
Yeah.
easily, as you do hear running water underneath it.
I would just let everybody know. Also, just kind of be careful not to step on that area.
Can we try to breach it, perhaps?
You
Why do we
could,
need to breach it?
if you wanted to. Something I guess otherwise I will throw out there, based off of how you guys did. Everyone with over a 20, so Samuel, Ash, and Krazel. I'll say you also hear the just a bit of movement coming from the northeast. You're not sure exactly what it is, but you do hear it.
Okay. Look alive. Movement up here.
All right. In that case, I'm gonna sneak again. Just gonna try to another pincer attack, or just get a good look. And boss, I want to do a sneak. I want to do stealth again, please.
Yeah, go ahead for it, bro.
All right. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Oh, fuck you.
See, this is one of the reasons I like the idea of private rolling, so you don't even know what you rolled, because that's so
Yeah.
funny in the future. Um, but yes, you are stealthily very poorly. As you try to sneak your ray around the side there, you'll pretty much instantly, excuse me, be seen. Goddamn. By a goblin dog that will let out a. Let's go ahead and mark you all. Everyone can roll their own. I'll only roll for the NPC like I'm supposed to.
Oh, I never get a good goddamn initiative roll.
Shinichi's so close to going to a class that just fucking initiative maxes. Let's see. They did notice you first here. If he tries to. Yeah, he can get through. This dog is gonna fucking charge your ass, Shinichi. Letting out all sorts of snarls, a bunch of drool flinging off of his face as he comes charging towards you, and will still miss. The other one is just going to move closer. Lorraine, you see a couple of goblin dogs, these nastily disfigured creatures charging towards Shinichi.
By the way, boss, when you roll all those dice, it once again crashed my computer. So
Yeah,
I'm
I don't
seeing
know
dark.
what's going on today. It is, it definitely kind of seems like the whole system is
Just
struggling.
kidding. I'm not gonna hit it.
Absolutely will not hit it. However, I will note it. Or I will note that as you kind of come around the glen and you can actually see everything here, Lorraine, you notice that this appears to be some sort of kennel, as there are a bunch of stakes and leashes with frayed ropes all around this clearing. Enough room for at least 12 dogs, despite the fact that you only see 4 here.
Okay.
This next one will charge you instead. And as it takes a bite
Yes.
into you, it is not able to puncture your armor. Samuel.
Yippee. So the issue is that once again we're at a choke point. and it is not valuable for me to take up the valuable space here, so I'm just not.
I mean, if worse always comes to worse, I know saves haven't come up a ton yet, but especially as the game goes on, I mean, even if you just step behind them and hit them with resistance, it's not the worst thing, you know?
I mean, I guess, but even resistance, the moment they get a cloak of what's it called? Cloak of resistance, it won't matter anymore because it's the same
True, but they
bonus.
don't got it yet.
Yeah. So, there you go.
You know, just might as well be something just in case, you know? Shinichi?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll be better once I'm level 3 and I can actually do damage with my attacks.
My friend, we're all gonna be better once we are finally deigned and allowed to reach level 3.
Which is very
And in
soon.
which I pray to Rory. Anyway, here we go with Flurry of Blows because this fucking thing needs to die right quick. Yes, sir. And full attack, Shinichi Yara. Come on, full attack, this motherfucker. Alright. I suspect a 16 may or may not hit. I don't know.
A 16 will hit. Let me double check.
Alright, then I only
Yep, you hit that
do
one.
4 damage.
As you smack him right on his snout like a dog who tried to bite you and you're punishing him. Soldrin.
No! No! Down, boy!
Oh, you didn't hear me because I'm muted. My bad. Can I move through this brush right here, or is this part constraining?
No, so I mean, as long as it allows you to move, kind of just think of it as the actual trunk of the tree isn't as quite
Okay.
expansive as the brush.
Yeah. Okay, I got you. Um. Yeah. All right. So if
As
I
a
move back,
as a
like at 5,
general
10.
as a general note, you know, whenever you guys are looking at trees, never expect the restriction area to be quite as large as the green area. There'll always be some overhead tree that's wider.
That'll provoke.
That would absolutely provoke.
Oh, go ahead. Oof.
As he takes a giant bite out of you there, Tholdrin. 6 damage.
Oof.
But a 14 is enough to hit, and at 15, you will technically not full one-shot him, but you absolutely dig his dig into the dirt, and he's bleeding out on the ground. Ash.
I'll go for this far one.
Oh my god.
Okay, okay.
Or at least the one he knew was far, am I right? As he strikes that
Yeah.
enemy for 6 damage, and you'll hear.
It's the furthest one I see.
And with that, the actual farthest one is going to charge and take a bite at Tholdrin here. I don't know why I need to actually target an enemy for this one motherfucker, but sure. Sure, why the fuck not? I love Foundry, but sometimes Foundry pisses me off. 13 will not be enough to hit. This one's done. I also really don't know why it feels the need to keep having them pop up in the turn order once I put them unconscious, but whatever. He'll step
Because
up.
they still have to make saving throws.
I suppose, but even then, like, if you put them as full dead, they still fucking do it. A 16 will be just barely enough to hit as you'll feel the teeth sink into your thigh, actually breaking into your skin. Lorraine's good about getting that damage in. Before I can even type it, they're already good to go. Lorraine, you are up.
Okay. I'm gonna step back and want to do this. The wolf's pissed me off.
Ultra, no.
Yeah, what the
Yeah.
hell?
I don't know why it won't let me angle it
I think if you
um,
like,
Assuming that
I
you
think
wanted
if
to
you use your
angle it
mouse
away
wheel,
from
okay.
him, it is
Yeah,
a-okay.
I
I
should
trust
be
you.
able to angle it. I should be able to angle it to not hit Doldrin, but I don't know why it wasn't letting me.
Here we go.
Yeah, I should be
So
able to do that.
by switching over to measurement controls, I can at least control and then slide it over there so that you don't. And as you do catch a little bit of the forest on fire, I'll go ahead and roll their reflexes here. They will both slave, which is half damage. So they'll take one.
Oh, they slave, do they?
Oh. And then high or low, Lorraine?
You've been rolling higher night, so let's go high.
Oof.
as
Man,
as the forest to the side of you will start to catch fire as a couple of trees go up in flame and smoke
Well,
fuck.
begins to bellow into the air.
that's one to get the goblin attention.
Oh no, 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 no,
yeah, I
no.
brought their attention. That's what you guys wanted, right?
Shit.
Does this dog want to go after the one who just lit them on fire, which will cause 2 attacks of opportunity, or one of the guys against him? Hi, we're gonna go after Lorraine. Nope. Alright, we're gonna go after the youth Aldrin.
I love the fact that they completely ignore Shinichi now, even though he fucking caused all this.
They just happen to be going after the one who's most progressed, which is not you in this case. Thaldrin, you'll feel some teeth sink into your armor, but they're not able to puncture. Samuel, you are up, my friend.
And then combat target. I may as well try to sneak in some damage here.
Ooh.
Tree. That should whittle it down a little bit. Soften it up for whoever wants to execute.
It's about tree pity.
Yep. And then it's my turn.
Imagine you're there. He is. At first, it was showing your icon. I had to put the other guy under, but I was like, I know where he's gotta be. 3 damage. You'll absolutely get through there. Shinichi, you are up, my friend.
All
The
right,
wood
quick.
off to your side has just started to catch fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish this thing off real quick. Samuel's right there. Does this count as flanking or no?
No, so
No.
again, the best way to think about flanking is that you have to be able to draw a straight line from the square you're in to where your
Yep.
ally is. So the only way you could get flanking is if there was a guy here, or if you ate 2 attacks of opportunity to walk into the fire.
All right, never mind then. 13. Does it hit?
See, I don't believe so, but let me double check myself. Oh, 13 is actually just enough to hit, as you will manage to, having smacked the pup before, you're gonna hit him a little bit harder this time, and he's gonna drop to the ground.
Can I? Okay, this is completely stupid.
What do you
But
got
I'm
for
kind
me?
of on a roll. I don't want to kill it. I want to adopt it.
Well,
so I know.
technically, right now, you've only knocked it unconscious, so that is a capability. You'd have to try to heal it up and take care of it after the fact, but that would be on the table. Thuldrin, you are up.
You know what a goblin dog looks like? They look ugly as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, sadly, I don't have like these images are definitely me adopting the warg image. I sadly do not have a goblin dog specific image, but they are super wonky looking motherfuckers to say the least.
Oh my god, brother. So should I make Shinichi like a druid or a ranger? Well, all the
Oh
animals he's
my
fucking.
god.
You could
Out of-
instead decide to remain a monk.
Yeah, I
So I
mean,
posted what a goblin dog looks like, roughly.
you have had the epiphany at least that it almost seems that Samuel was sent by Aurori themselves. I mean, you have Aurori trying hard to keep you a monk. It's just whether or not you will manage to stay in his faith. Shinichi, you will absolutely strike down that dog as it begins to bleed out on the ground. Ash, you are up, my friend. You see the forest starting to take fire, and there only appears to be about one warg left here that's for some
Yeah,
reason
it's
showing as prone. I don't actually know why. Am I forgetting something?
Okay, you know what? I might
I was wondering about
reconsider. I just saw a drawing of what these things look like. They are horrifying.
Yeah.
But perhaps
I
that's
love them. They're
another.
like large rats.
I hate rats in real life. You know what? I changed my mind. I kill it
Well,
immediately.
11 will not be quite enough. That one's already down. Alright, this one's definitely going to take a bite. You know what? The fire to the side. Fuck it. This one is going to attempt to run. Go ahead and take an attack of opportunity, Shinichi.
Yes, sir. No, I'm not even gonna try to do flurry of blows.
Nope.
Single attack.
Just, yep.
Here we go. Oh my
There you
goodness!
go. That's
And
much better.
as you see this beast attempting to take off, you will manage to snatch it by its tail. And is 3 enough? 3 will be enough! You yank
Nice.
that beast back into the fire and it drops unconscious.
No. You know what? Okay,
Hit me.
I grab her tail and I just start whacking it around like like a fucking like Bowser in Super Mario Brothers 64, and I just launch it into the fire.
Wait, that was smart. They're gonna smell the meat.
Oh my god, that thing is fucking disgusting. Get it out of my screen, Crassel.
you
They've
love how wants to
probably
keep it as a
eaten this
pet.
before.
Now I gotta
Wait. So
actually.
think about it for a moment.
Oh, I gotta take a moment. I gotta click out of the actual Rise of the Runelands, but I want to see what fucking Krasl posted here. Where'd you put it?
They put it
In
on
your
the
voice
voice
chat.
Just in voice chat. Let's see.
Yeah.
Look at what High Road
Open
posted
chat.
too. That shit was funny.
Oh yeah. That is funny. Yeah, that is an incredibly accurate depiction.
All right, guys.
I don't want to adopt it anymore. Can I kill it?
Guys.
No. She wouldn't do
Guys.
that. Oh god.
Guys.
Rory, why you gotta challenge me? Sorry, Sammy. What do you say?
Yes, Samuel.
There's no way they're not gonna notice the smoke. When they smell meat, they might get a favorable idea towards this. So we don't know how it's gonna go yet. Let's just quickly make sure that everything's clear here before we actually do that. But I see a cat over here.
You think you see a cat over there. You don't know if you see that cat yet.
I mean, if he sees it, he sees it.
I sees it.
We are going to just take a quick 5-minute break. I'll be back at 10:08 while I get some stuff taken care of on my own side on the real quick, and we'll be back.
Okay.
Awesome. See you guys in 10 then.
Yeah.
5.
Yeah, we should probably heal up the people who are hurt, and then.
Oh, I'm hurt.
I am still
yeah.
okay, so you need to heal me.
Yeah.
Goddess of magic. Actually,
Well, we'll wait till Storyteller gets back.
Yeah.
I guess since you guys pushed up, I don't know if that's going to trigger initiative.
The game wasn't paused or anything when I got to this point. We should probably be serious. We should probably be okay, I mean.
I'm also hunkering down over here. We're gonna ambush these fuckers. Ash. He said there was. Oh, that was further away. Never mind. You should climb a tree and shoot people from a tree.
Who needs healing then?
6 and 8 is 14, right?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
That's what I said. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have heart. I might need to turn you up. Let me see. Oh, I definitely need to turn you up. That's what the problem is.
I'm good.
I was gonna say you come in low for me a lot, brother, and that is why.
Yeah. Who else needs healing? Anybody?
Let me check. Well, I think Shinichi might, but I think he might be away.
All right, I think that's like one of the first times I've ever been late to my own return, but I went to put a glass of water down and managed to pour it all over my pants, so I had to change my pants. Woo! Um,
I'm just
Welcome back.
quickly washing dishes here, but
I
move
I
one
almost
more
said it doesn't matter
position.
if you're without pants, but then I realized it does.
it absolutely does when you are streaming. Uh, oh gosh, it was either that or I came back looking like I just viscerally pissed myself. Anywho, um. You guys are making your way through the wood. Let me double check what that perception check was I just done here. Looks like you guys did some healing up. That is good to go.
Yep.
All
Is
right.
everyone healed?
Actually, let me.
Shinichi?
Yeah, I need some healing. I didn't heal up, so
Yeah.
maybe you can
Let
come to
me
me.
put some healing on Shinichi. And Thulgrin, how's your health?
Doldrum's good, baby.
Nice.
Is this determining how many turns we have until the fire takes us?
Not quite. I haven't actually really decided just how much the fire is going to spread yet. What we are looking at now is who all is noticing the fire and what all are they thinking is the best thing to do about it.
I do have great water. I could start putting out the fire if we want.
If you want to do that,
Might be a
even
good idea to
in
contain
terms
it.
of like splashing the trees around it so it doesn't spread was also be an adequate option that I would allow.
Yeah. Contain the
Okay.
fire.
I will
Yeah,
I
it's
will be
already
spending the
noticed.
next X amount of time doing that then. Everyone else can do their thing.
Okay. So you're effectively doing the fire suppression route where you're just kind of making sure everything around it won't actually catch fire.
Exactly.
Fair enough. I like that. Um, I have decided how the goblins will respond here. Shinichi, are you still trying to be a sneaky little deaky? Actually, I guess that
Yes,
makes
I
sense.
am, and I do not appreciate you calling me a sneaky little thinking. I'm being smart.
To be fair, he's noticing a few of you anyhow. So, in case, or unless multiple of you were stealthing, I am just immediately going to turn it to. As they turn to investigate the fire, they will realize there are already a couple of people over to the side here, and there is. I guess maybe Tholdrin would see it, otherwise it might just be Sanichi right now. Would
No, I see
notice.
them over here.
Well, no. At the actual
Oh,
about a
okay.
180 from that, Shinichi will notice that a single warg rider has rode forward, and notices that you are there. Let's go ahead and put everybody in combat again.
I'm almost done. I'm almost done. But please roll my initiative.
There you go. That should be
I think actually you can
everyone.
probably effectively. I'm fighting the fire, so you can probably take me out of initiative for this one because I don't think I can't participate in and take out the fire.
That's fair enough. If you want to absolutely focus on that, I am a-okay with that, buddy. Let's see. I don't know why that got put in, so let's remove him. Looks like we're just waiting on you, Sunichi.
He asked you to roll for him.
Oh, did he? I didn't hear him.
It was rolled privately,
Also, looks
but
like I need
Shinichi
to.
got really high.
The only time he's ever gotten high in initiative.
Low key, I really wish that when I selected private, it just did it for the one roll and then went back, but that is not how that works right now. Shinichi, you will be kicking us off in the turn order. You notice a warg that has noticed you in the north and already looks like he's preparing to turn around. Uh, However, there are two enemies to the south.
Okay. Okay. This is a tough one here. I've never gotten this shit before, so this is a new one.
The org that's going to run back, you might want to chase down.
Yeah, so what I have in my head right now is very simple there. I very much like to chase down the Warg Rider and maybe use acrobatics to kung fu my way towards them so I can do some attacks, perhaps.
You actually would not need an acrobatics in this case. In fact, the easiest thing for you to do would be a straight charge directly at them, which
Yes,
would give you a -2 to your AC and a +2 to your hit.
yes. Only one hit.
Only one hit, because you're moving.
Yep. So here we go. Situational thing +2. Oh my god.
Finally, you got a hit.
And I'll leave it up to you. Are you specifically trying to hit the rider, or are you trying to hit the righty?
I'm trying to hit the rider.
Okay. Okay. As you
No.
run forward, you will absolutely manage to punch that goblin right in the face and break his nose. Ah!
And I believe that is the end of my turn.
That will be the end of your turn. And
Gonna finish washing up my dishes. Be right back.
just as quickly as Sinichi charged, you will see another creature charge. Let's see here.
Ooh.
As a large cat will run up to you, Sinichi, taking a giant bite out of you and getting a free trip
That's
attack in
Sinichi.
the
I am not
process.
Shinichi.
Or, that's not what I meant. I'm sorry. Tholdrin. Well, you know what, Tholdrin? You could take 9 damage and get tripped, motherfucker. How about you feel about that? As you are now prone.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah, he gets a free trip attack on as it hits, and you got hit. If you'd like to stand, that will provoke an attack of opportunity.
You're provoking an attack of opportunity.
I assume
Yeah,
that
I'm
means
gonna
you want me to attack you.
fucking yeah. Get that shit off me.
And he bites into you again, but he can't quite sink his teeth through the armor, and you will be allowed your attack and response.
Kill him now.
Thank the Lord. God. He needs to die. Oh, fuck me and this threatening target bullshit.
Yeah, I really can't figure out why sometimes it decides to flag that and
It's
others it
because
doesn't.
it's because of the token.
Even then, like for like half of the session, it wasn't doing it. Like it didn't do that for any of the first fight.
8
Let's
damage.
see. Oh, 21 absolutely will hit as you sink your blade into him. It's a pretty fast target. He was moving pretty quickly there. You'll strike into him and you'll immediately see him kind of lift off of one of his legs. Samuel.
Is this something I can move through?
Not easily. I mean, if you are able to, you'd be moving at about a quarter of your speed. Technically, you could attempt to.
Or I can just go through here and it'd
Exactly.
be better than yeah. How much is this movement into here?
We'll say you're still right at the edge. So as long as you're not actually pushing through the wood, you're all right. That's just 5.
Alright. So is this also 5?
Mhm.
All
Yeah,
right.
as
So
long
it's
as you're
10,
around the green and not pushing
15,
directly through the middle of it, you're all right.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And I'm using both actions for this, by the way.
All right.
The point is, I need to make sure that this guy is as cornered as possible. I do not want him turning back.
And to that point, that is exactly what he's going to attempt to do. So both of you may take your attacks of opportunity, either on the rider or the righty.
Or
On the
better
rider.
idea. Better idea. You can trip the ridee if you wanted to.
I'm not good at that, so I will not. Anyway, 4 damage on top of Shinichi's 3 from earlier against the rider.
Shinichi, you can also get your attack of opportunity there, buddy.
I think he's
Does
still doing the dishes.
Ah, I'll just
uh,
roll for him.
in the meantime,
I'm good. I'm good. I'm gonna roll
in
it
the
right now.
meantime, does it look like I scored the kill, or does the rider still have some health left?
He is getting knocked off of his mount as he goes unconscious there for sure.
So
Yeah,
do
just
I go for the warg
the
then?
warg
Yep, you'd be able to go after the war.
As in the attack of opportunity or
attack of
Yeah, I mean,
opportunity.
as your attack of opportunity, if you wanted, you could attempt a grapple. You don't have to do an official attack. That is up
nah,
to
I
you.
wanna kill it.
Go for it.
Nice.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, you'll grab its tail and you will literally pull a bunch of hairs off of it as it is moving away from you, but is not enough as the warg without its rider goes running back. Or not warg, goblin dog, I should rephrase that. Actually, super, super relevant to the situation because a warg has way more intelligence than a goblin dog. Lorraine, you are up, my friend.
I suppose I'll step up, target the cat.
And this cat is fast. You take a swing at it and it manages to quite easily dodge your elven blade. The goblin down here is going to realize what is going on and is going to step forward and let's try this again. And cast a spell as a string of flame launches into his hand. Shinichi, the warg ran off in front of you, crossing back across the bridge. Your party seems to be fighting on the other side. You got a dead goblin at your feet. What are you doing?
If you can pull the
I
dead
look,
goblin into the trees and go into the trees, it might be enough time for them to not know what's going on.
hmm. Do you think we can draw more of them out here?
I'm not sure. Because the thing is, if we charge him, it's just the 2 of us, because the other 2 are contending with the others, and I don't like our chances. If we pull this goblin in, we might be able to draw more, maybe. I mean, it's going to be very clear that that animal is very, very frightened. So,
Let's go back
up
to
to
the
you.
others. Let's go back to the
Alright.
others.
Drag the goblin body into the woods with us.
Yeah, I grab the body and I'm like, can I like? That would be wasting time. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, I'm
Take
gonna
the
run as fast as I can towards Soldrin and help him out.
Yeah. Do you at least drag the goblin body into the trees?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Storyteller, tell me if like I'm gonna charge at this hyena thing, but you tell me if it's too far.
You
No,
can't. If you're dragging the body, you can't charge.
You don't
yeah,
need to drag it. Oh, right. You're
it
charging. You're going to
it,
charge.
it, it really would be one or the other. So if you want to drag the goblin in, that I consider that like part of your movement, but you can't really charge and do that.
All right,
If you would
no.
alternatively like to charge at it, go ahead, but you're not doing the goblin.
Yeah, you know what? Sorry, I'm sorry, Samuel. You do it.
Okay.
And
I
I will
gotta.
absolutely let you get into range there. You go ahead, and you may have one attack with the
Yes,
charge
sir.
bonus.
Yes, sir. So +2. Here we go. So that would be a 19.
A
Oh, wait, no.
Yep,
The
with your
17.
no
Oh,
with the charge, he'll have a 19, which is just enough to hit it as you
Whoa.
stomp forward to him. He's dodging out of the way of Lorraine, and he dodges his way right into your fist.
I like to think that I kick it.
But
Hi-ya!
fair enough. As you kick it, it's going to kind of bend its body into you and is going to attempt to full attack you.
Ooh,
Mhm.
that's a full attack. Spicy. Good thing you healed.
I got like a bite, claw,
Mm-hmm.
and a cat.
Let's
All right, so they both
see.
hit. Well,
The
Two.
the
bite
first one does not.
The bite and the claw will hit as you feel the teeth sink into you for 7 damage and then immediately feel one of its claws rake into your flesh for an additional 4. And at this point, you are starting to bleed heavily, Shinichi. Tholdrin, you're up, my friend.
Whoever wrote me that love letter, I'm gonna have some bitching scars to show off.
Ooh, a crit.
Nice. Probably doesn't confirm.
Yeah.
Definitely will
Still.
not confirm, but 17 damage is a wild amount of damage anyhow and will be enough as you strike that cat down into the dirt. You will hear the goblin scream out as its pet falls. Tangletooth! Samuel, you're up, my friend.
Alright, I'm dragging the goblin body into the trees with me.
Fair enough.
I'd like to go into the trees
Yep,
when I'm
yeah,
moving.
I gotcha.
Yeah,
It's just the walls of it. But let's see
yeah.
here. We'll go none. Yeah, you
Storyteller,
should be
I
good to go.
have to have that bite attack that the cat did to me. It was a 12 attack. My AC was when I charged it, it was -2, so it would have been 14. That still would
That's
have hit me.
that's incorrect. You're looking at the first claw attack. It bit you and did 2 claws, so you're looking at the first of 2 claw attacks, not the bite attack.
Oh, okay. Sorry. My mistake. Never mind.
You're good, buddy.
Yep.
Lorraine, you are up, my friend. The cat's been struck down in front of you. You hear the goblin calling out.
Ugh. Kill
A-
him.
Ash is busy actively being a forest ranger, putting out fires over here. I'm not going to make you roll anything specific for it, Ash. I think that's going well enough for you. It just has you tied up.
Well, I was gonna say like, I don't know. I feel like if I hear people like dying, I feel like I'd stop my firefighting duty to heal. You know.
Yeah, absolutely. Overall, I mean, I think things are looking pretty good, though. I think you're good to go. Especially as Lorraine strikes for a 10 here. Definitely hitting on a 20. Screams out, "Stupid Longshanks!" Let's see. Let me just double check myself here. Alright, he's going to roll a melee touch attack with his
Ooh,
flame
scary.
sword.
Oh
Really
fuck.
touch attack?
Yep, he's got he's attacking you with straight flame right now.
Ooh, well, that's gonna hit.
That will hit, and then that is going to hit for 1d8 plus 1 damage.
Fuck.
As you feel your skin burning, your armor caught in the flame. Sinichi, you might hear the rain let out a little yelp of pain as she is burned by this flaming sword.
Shinichi is going to charge attack him again.
Okay.
And yeah. +2 circumstance. Here we go. It won't do nothing.
You're trying real hard not to get caught by that fire, and in doing so, are not able to get your strike in. Thaldrin, what will you do, my friend?
Um. Okay. Let's run into the fire. I'm gonna use my full turn to go 25 feet here.
Okay. Threw me off for a second, but fucking being a dwarf, you only get 20 feet. Makes sense. Samuel, you got the body hidden into the forest. I imagine you pop back out by yourself.
Yeah, I'm keeping eyes on the road actually, in a
Okay.
good hideable spot. I need to make sure I know what these guys do
Go ahead
because all they know is the
and
frightened
give me
warg or goblin dog.
a perception check. You have a pretty good vantage point from where you're at now.
Yeah. Go into skills here. Perception. Good roll.
You will notice that the goblins on the other side of the bridge are actively making fun of the goblin dog. Kind of sounds like maybe they think that the rider fell off.
They're stupid.
That works in our advantage.
Lorraine,
Gotta keep hitting him.
Come on. 15?
15 is not enough to hit.
I'm gonna use inspiration here.
Go ahead. I'm not familiar offhand. How many of those do you even get a day?
I get 8 a day.
That's solid.
Oh, and that's
And
a
I don't
20.
and I can use them on knowledge checks without expending a point of inspiration. So
Oh, really? I did not know that
Mhm.
actually. A 20
Oh,
will be
20.
enough to hit. Is you stab just shy of him originally, and then you bring that blade in a little bit, and an inspirational slash. And he will call out, and then he's going to immediately strike back out at you in exchange here.
Man, this
First,
guy's tough.
I think we found a mini boss.
Certainly looks like
alright,
it.
certainly capable of hitting your touch AC again, and then will once again hit for his 1d8 plus 1.
God.
As you take another 7 damage, Larian, and at this point
Uh,
you are actually quite wounded.
I'll say,
Yep.
would you allow me, storyteller, to jump into initiative at the end here?
Yeah, let's see.
So,
Wrong button.
flurry of blows. And
hold
for
on.
my first attack, I would like to try to do stunning fist.
Well, hold on. I'm hopping in initiative here. I gave myself a 1, so I made sure I was last.
Go
Oh
ahead.
my goodness.
Go ahead,
All
Shinichi.
right, so
So
yeah,
all I'm
first,
gonna do. Okay.
yeah.
I thought I was
Oh, no, no,
hopping at the end. Of
no, I'm absolutely cool with that. Go ahead, Josh. I'll get to you in a
Yeah.
second, Shinichi.
Basically, what I'm hearing is my allies getting torn to pieces by like a flame blade and whatever the hell this cat thing was. So I'm going to rush over and use fervor on Lorraine. And heal you a little.
Anything helps right now. I'm at 4 HP.
Okay, that might help you live one more attack, maybe. All right,
Damn
that was
near,
my turn.
damn near doubled the amount of HP that Lorraine had on hand right now. So, Shinichi.
All right, so flurry of blows. First attack is going to be a stunning fist. Let's see if it hits. Does a 16 hit?
A 16 will not hit as you try to take a punch at him and he narrowly dodged.
All right, fine. Final attack without nothing. Does an 18 hit?
An 18 will hit as that first punch misses and you use the distraction to land your second hit.
Oh, flanking would have hit the first one.
Yeah.
Thildren. You are up, my friend.
Execute. Maybe
I'm
move the
gonna,
flank first.
yeah, I'm gonna eat that
Execute.
attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Please kill this
It's just a
asshole.
5-foot step.
It's a 5-foot step, so no attack of opportunity.
Oh, nice.
Kill it.
Please kill him.
God fucking damn it.
This gives me a flashback to when I was trying to explain when attack of opportunities happen to Samuel, and I was like, well, they kind of happen in this, but not always.
Soldier, just picture in your mind you claiming this fire sword for yourself, and then make it happen.
Nope.
And you
Nope.
don't make it happen. What the fuck, man?
You know, even with the ooh, it's got the flanking built in already and everything. Absolutely will not hit as you could feel the flame of that blade and you're trying to keep your distance. Sam, you still just keeping an eye on the road?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye. If these guys decide to move down, I need to be able to intercept them.
Let's see. Just on the offhand. Nope. You kind of notice the goblin dog is making all sorts of sounds. The goblins, however, are kind of just mocking it, not paying any attention to the message it is attempting to communicate. Lorraine, you are up, my friend.
Oh. Only got one thing I can do. Whack-a-mole.
Whack-a-mole!
Nope.
I don't
Not
think I can push that
enough.
enough. So...
You've hit that flaming sword has hit you a couple of times, and you are not a fan of it. And you try to keep your distance. You can't actually get properly into range here. However, despite the fact that he chose to focus on you twice, he's either going to go high or low on the people effectively flanking him as he turns to Thaldrin and will strike at you next here with his flaming sword.
Nice.
Do
But
nothing.
he is getting overwhelmed by how many people are around him. It's getting a little bit harder for him to do anything. Ash, you are up, my friend.
I think Shinichi's also pretty messed up still, right?
I'm only got 5 HP to my name.
Yeah,
So
he's
yes.
pretty bloodied.
Now you have 8.
Yeah.
Shinichi.
And then I'll just kind of take a step back, and that's my turn.
Perfect.
All right. So, am I technically considered flanking right now, or do I have to move here?
Yes.
No, you're flanking because you can draw a straight line from you to Thaldrin.
Perfect. Flurry of blows.
Yep.
So here we go.
When you hit full attack, you can click flanking.
There's like a little checkbox.
Oh,
Oh, I see
Dude,
two
damn.
20s in there.
20.
Ah, they were.
12.
Oh no, it
Two
was on the.
nat
It was on two
Crazy.
nat 20s.
Well, that will confirm, I guess.
I mean, it'll definitely confirm. Go ahead and roll me. Just if you go to your character sheet, just go to your base attack bonus and roll me another roll here, Shinichi, just to see something.
all right. So just on
Just
on
base
my
attack
unarmed.
bonus. Like when you look at your character sheet, right where you normally roll C and B, your BAB is right next to it to the left.
Oh, okay. BAB. I got a +2.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
to just
Hold it.
Just roll
roll
that.
it normal.
Yep.
Yep. Here we go. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, that
So-
was.
It's just a normal confirmed critical. You know, if you had happened to do something crazy there, I might have did something more. But you will absolutely deal your 12 damage as you kind of get his attention with one hand, and you smack him hard in the face with your fist with the other, but he still does not drop to the ground. Let me make sure you do have your
Goodness.
flanking here. So he is bleeding quite profusely. He has not dropped. Tholdrin, Shinichi just struck him in the face.
I Mike Tyson this fucking ass.
And he's got 2 gashes on his chest from me.
Yeah, he's definitely bleeding greatly. Are you there, Tholdrin? Your ship's
Myth.
moving. Are you muted? Phil and Lil.
You didn't hear me say yes? I'm sorry.
Nah, nothing had come
Ooh,
through.
dude.
Holy
Ooh,
shit.
there we go.
There we go.
Let's see. Attribute. Yeah, I mean, basically. Would you like to describe your kill as you do one shot him to the rest of his health?
Yep. So I like to think of it like this. He attacked me. He missed. He gets bonked by Shinichi, looks back at me, and gets his head chopped off.
Ow.
As
I'm
that
actually in a lot
happens,
of pain right now.
Sam, you'll notice it looks like the remaining goblins have just went back to playing their game. Clearly, they must have decided that the fire that was happening was just other goblin activity, and they don't seem to give a shit about whatever happened to the missing goblin.
That is good because we need time to heal.
Yeah,
work.
I'm gonna go back to the party then. Can you drag me out of the wall? I
Yeah.
can't move.
I only have 2 uses of fervor left, but I
I've
will.
got it.
Well, yeah, we could.
Guys.
I mean, I can use my fervor first before you start using the wand.
I want to loot this body real quick. Lawfully.
Yeah, about it.
Guys, let's drag the bodies out of sight of the bridge, and then we can do it. And then I'll just let them know what happened with the goblin dog and with the other goblins.
Who are you healing, Ash?
So that was Shinichi. This is wow. Salt last uses of fervor, so you both heal 6.
Shinichi, you would notice that. I mean, there are a few things on him. You know, he's got a cloak, an armor, and a spear, and a sling, but they are all small sized. So there's only a couple of people this could really benefit. Outside of that, there are also a couple of potions, and a couple of wands.
All right.
As
So I
we-
immediately start stripping this guy, and I toss all the clothing and cool stuff to Samuel. You need a new chain. You need a new wardrobe.
As I identify these items, can we go ahead and drag these bodies away
Yeah,
somewhere out of
absolutely.
sight of the bridge? Let's just assume we all move over here or something. I don't know. And then I'm gonna go ahead and identify those objects. If any of them are of actual note, can you put them in my inventory?
So the things that you would be able, don't you have something that lets you identify without needing a check, if I remember right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So as you go about identifying, you would notice that there is a small cloak of resistance that would fit you.
Nice.
I think that'd probably be one of the primary things you're interested in there.
The cloak of resistance will be sized because it's a magical item.
Yeah.
There,
Unfortunately, Book of Resistance is, funnily enough, one of the things I don't need.
there is also a +1 leather armor, which should be a direct upgrade to what you have, I believe.
Definitely.
Let's see, 3.75.
So essentially, he was just a lookout, but this is his boss fight. This is his reward for not participating in the fight. Is that what I'm hearing?
Well,
and
I'm
then
the one who kept watch above.
you would find 2 small potions of Cure Light Wounds, one small wand of produce flame, and one small wand of tree shape.
I'll keep the wands for sure, but the the small potions, are they ones that only small guys can use?
They are effectively, like, I know it says small in it, but it's just a potion of cure light ones, effectively.
Yeah, I'll give the cure light wound potions to the others.
Give them to Shinichi so he can drink them and heal up the rest of his health.
Yeah, I'll give them to Sunichi.
Okay, I can switch that over for you, no
Yeah.
problem.
So we can give
I'm
one to
also
Shinichi,
gonna-
one to Thildren. You know.
Yeah, I was gonna give one to Soldier.
I don't need one.
Okay.
Okay,
There you go.
keep them both.
I'm going to go ahead and exchange the magical pieces of armor with my own. So,
Okay.
like, whatever is nice on my end that's nicer, I'll keep, but whatever is better, like armor-wise, I will integrate into my own clothing.
Who still needs healing?
I still need a little bit of healing.
Did you drink the potion?
No. Like my HP right now is 14.
Yeah, so drink the potion.
But I want to save that for combat.
And I'll heal you off the one.
I'm sorry, you'll heal me after what?
He said he'll
I'll
heal you off the wand. The fact that you effectively can only afford that wand because of what I happened to roll in a percentile is fucking awesome, to be honest.
Necessary is what I'd call this wand at this point.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm now up to 18. I'm good for now.
The wand has been doing work.
The wand has been
Hell
doing
yeah.
a lot of work. Low-key, it's got more work to do.
I'm
Okay.
scared.
So we drag the bodies back. We hide it. We've cleaned out the forest so far. We killed one of the bosses. What's our next step?
I
Bridge
say
Well,
Samuel,
we
I
have
imagine,
bought time.
relayed the info that, you know, the
Yeah.
other goblins seem to have just went back to their game and were mocking whatever goblin didn't return.
the other thing is, if we push forward, we're going to be getting into another fight. Do we want to get into another fight with like 10 minutes left of the session?
Well,
Well, that'd definitely be next session.
yeah, I was gonna say, to your point, I do believe that whatever really happens is going to be the wrap up of the next. But letting you guys, you know, take a little time and figure out what you would like to do, I'm okay with finishing up that way.
Yeah, well, that's fine.
Honestly,
You know
I'd
what
rather have
Children's
it
vote
here.
vote is?
I mean, I think we just crossed the bridge.
Let's
Thank
just
you.
badassly cross the bridge and start
Yep.
another fight.
No,
Exactly.
I won't be applying the buffs on this fight then, but yeah, in this case, speed is the name of the game. We want to take them out as fast as we can.
I mean, at this point, you really
are
have
we comfortable?
a few options. I mean, you could try to wait out the night and see if anybody comes to inspect what you've already done. You could try to swim and try to get to the island outside of the bridge. You could cross the bridge. You could even headbed to Sandpoint and try to take a boat to the island still. I mean, all of these are options to whatever you guys think is fit for the situation.
If we're already dealing with like a mini boss here, it might be wise to regain some of our resources by resting.
That's
Okay.
what I was going to say. If we could rest if you guys want.
All right. You know what?
And when you say
probably
rest, are you going to try to hang out in the forest for the night, or are you going to make your way back to Sandpoint? Because again, it was only about 2 hours to get here. I mean, you could theoretically just walk back to Sandpoint, rest, and then come back.
It's actually better to rest here because if any goblins decide to walk out over here, we'll be able to catch them.
That's fair.
Yeah. So let's just build like a hidden shelter. Let's just start mucking about here. We'll probably do some, I don't know, some crafting roles if you want us to do storyteller. Then just build like a really nice hiding spot so we can all rest safely, you know?
I
And if
mean,
they come in here, we start doing a sneak attack effectively.
let's see.
So I'm
You would
curious what's over here.
you would notice kind of a little area right in here in the trees where it's basically a tangle of vines hanging, um, and in such a fashion that it creates a little bit of a den, almost as if the nettles and thorny vines were being used as a place to call home. And there's a bunch of half-eaten dead birds and rats scattered around this little area. It almost is, excuse me, a perfect little hideout, and most likely where the goblin that you just killed down here was sleeping.
Nice. All right.
Is there any like totems or anything to the worship of Lamashu in this place? Maybe some glyphs, perhaps?
Um, no, actually, and then you don't notice too much of anything besides nature.
Okay. All
All
right.
right.
I think
Lorraine.
messed up.
Lorraine.
Yes.
There's still some time in the day. Could you help me contend with the bodies and try to keep the signs of battle to a minimum?
Sure.
That way, we have a little more wiggle room if people do decide to walk out. In terms of nighttime, someone who has the ability to see in the dark should probably be keeping watch in like a shift, just
I
in
can take a
case.
shift.
Yeah, I I would offer, but I do not have dark vision.
I can also take a shift. I have dark vision.
Yeah,
I'm actually
but
used to doing things like this, so that's fine with me.
wonderful. And then,
I think that
yeah,
that will be if you guys even want to just mention in the chat the turn order you plan on doing that in, so it'll be fresh on the memory of when we start our next session there. I think that's a great place for us to stop, and this will be where our next session kicks off.
yep,
My goodness.
Something that'll help storytelling for you. For the lag in the server,
Yeah.
deleting the chat helps
Okay.
actually a lot tremendously because I'm in another with my other GM.
Mhm.
He'll actually delete the chat every so often just to help with the lag and the server stability.
Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I'll do that. What Samuel said wasn't a terrible point of maybe I should have just restarted Foundry before the game. But like I said, I mean, it was real weird. Like even my PDFs, like as I try to scroll through them, were like really lagging. So it was like almost like it was
Yeah.
my whole system having an issue. I don't know if Foundry was
Yeah,
causing
but
that, but
I was lagging too, so
yeah, yep. So I
it wasn't just
definitely,
you.
well, I mean, to your point, just what you said, I immediately tried to do it. Oh, there it finally goes. It took a hot minute for that chat to even delete. But yeah,
Yeah.
I did clear that out for us. I think that's a great call out. I will try to keep that a little bit more in mind for the start of our sessions. If anyone wants to shout it in the chat, the turn order they want to do watches in, we will kick off the next session from there.
nice.
My
Anybody have
friends, I want to
preference?
ask you guys before we leave tonight, how are we all doing? Are we all still having fun? Because I'm telling you, dude, this whole thing is heating up in a way that I don't know how the hell we're gonna fucking survive, bro.
Are you having fun?
Oh, absolutely.
Yep, same here.
What do you mean you don't know how we're gonna survive?
Well, considering the fact that my poor boy is going through a lot of horrible things on the inside that he's not telling you guys, and satiating his bloodlust might not be enough anymore.
Looks at the monastery. Uh-huh. That we don't realize.
I think I will also go ahead and officially announce, as you guys are officially making your way to the very start of Thistletop. I did notice that you have recently just passed the official amount of experience to truly have it. I will let you go ahead and take that level 3 level up now.
Oh my god, thank you.
Oh, nice.
I'm so glad I listened to my instincts and bought that kukri now, because now I can actually do some damage.
Do we
Yep.
want to roll our HP die right now before we clock out?
Go for it. You got a couple minutes for the official in.
Here, so Tholjin, you know how you miss? Been missing? How would you like my inspiration?
I would love it.
Because I'm picking up effortless aid, and I can do it as a swift action to use my inspiration on you to aid you in your attack.
Nice.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to pick up.
Okay,
I'll have to look through the investigator talents to double check because I haven't really played an investigator in quite some time.
We got 3 levels up so far here. The healths are all right.
Oh, I clicked manual. Should I not have clicked
Yeah.
manual?
I took average.
If you want to take average, you can. Honestly, I would more so recommend going for the roll and just use retraining to get your health up if you don't max roll. But that's just me.
I do not
You
even know what
retrain?
retraining is.
Oh
Retrain
man,
your health.
You can.
Yes.
It's a process.
Going down
You
that.
have to do it repeatedly to really get it to max out. But if your roll is under what your max health should be, you can keep retraining to lift your health.
I did not know you could do
Does
that.
retraining
Can't you
cost
do that
gold?
anyway, even
It-
when taking average?
It costs gold and time, and yes, technically you can do it for taking average anyhow. It just
Okay.
if you take average, you pretty much guaranteed going to need to get it to get to your max. But yeah.
Hey,
I think it takes like
um,
3 days and a pretty minimal amount of gold, frankly, if I remember right.
hey, I'm sorry for bothering you guys. Where can I level up? Where's the button?
So if you look at your character sheet, where it says
Yep.
monk, all right along the right hand side there, it says level up. You'll click that button.
Oh, all right. Here we go. All right,
It
health.
also, I think, depends, right? If you want to do monk, you just level up if you're multi-classing. Then
Yep, gonna
that's
do
your
that.
result there.
All right, so I'm gonna roll it. Manual.
Yeah, so again, like I just said, you can either do manual, which you'll just take the average, which should already be listed, or you can roll for it. I really don't care which you prefer.
Yeah, I'm just trying to roll for it. So I hit roll. Sorry. Yeah.
So you hit roll. Mm-hmm. Hi, puppy.
All right.
I heard you whining. I'm here. Hi, baby.
My goodness.
Samuel with a wild roll, or not Samuel, Shinichi with the wild roll near max roll. There we
Nice.
go.
Whew. So now I got fast movement, and now I have key pool. Fuck yeah! So maybe that meditation section I had back home is finally unlocking something. Maybe the trials and tribulation I've been going through is bringing me closer to Rory. Or maybe something else. Oh, I don't know. This is all going to depend very much on what I discover about New Orleans now, wouldn't it?
Well, I'll give everybody a heads up that I would love to have at least some little level of camp scene before we continue the travel here. So when we come back and you guys do your stakeouts and such, if anyone wants to have a little talk as a party about everything that's transpired so far, I don't know if Tholdrin and Sunichi have really got to hash out what had happened a couple of days, anything like that. You'll have some time to kind of sit and bond as a party before the night is over. That is where we will be kicking off next session.
I love a good camp scene, storyteller. Thank you so much. And yeah, I got some more to Saldrin that I think would be a good time to have next session.
Perfect.
But any predictions here, fellas? Any predictions on what's going to happen next? Favorite moments tonight? All that stuff?
I used to make predictions about parties, and you guys never cease to amaze me. So at this point, I'm just here to help facilitate the story you all tell.
What about you? What about you, James? Do you suspect that Kenichi will stay the course? He will be a true Jedi Master, or will he be tempted to the dark side? Because I don't know. There are so many things, and I need a second opinion on this one.
Depends all on you and what you want for Shinichi.
I just want him to be happy, and I want him to save the world without becoming Darth Vader. Is that too much to ask?
Not the way you play him.
Well, we all have our vices. Oh my goodness. Anyways, I'll pick out a new feature because apparently I get a new feat. Hell yeah.
That is true.
I'll see
Every
what
odd level, you do get a feat.
Yep. I'll see what I can give him the boy.